I've been covering this league since 1987.
Can this sports writer and this sports fan share a radio show without driving each other crazy? Now, live from the Fox Sports Radio studios, here's Fox Sports Radio's Odd Couple, Rob Parker and Kelvin Washington.
Password.
Ack, a dack, ack.
Enter, brother.
That's right. With that password, what's happening? You now have full access to this very fine radio program for the next 3 hours.
Not 2, not 3.
That's right.
Not
no
4,
matter how you listen
5.
in, Fox Sports Radio, foxsportsradio.com, the iHeartRadio app, Sirius XM Channel 83, and now live
We'll do it live
on YouTube.
Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Do it.
That's right. Just do it.
Do it.
Say my name.
Rob Parker.
Say his name.
Kelvin Washington.
And it is the Odd Couple on a TV theme song Thursday. You'll need our phone number because we are, without question, the most listener-friendly national sports talk show on the planet. At least when people are still awake. I'm just saying. Write it down, commit it to memory. 877-99 on Fox. For you laymen, 877-996-6369.
It's not trigonometry.
That's right. Nope. And if you hear feedback on the line, it's your own fault. It means just one thing.
You forgot to turn down the radio.
And if you have a problem with us and what we say to you, tough, because...
Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. If you have a problem, turn off your station.
That's right. With that said, always remember...
Sweetie Beanie, yeah.
All right, let's go. Big show. Let me welcome in my co-host. He is...
Kelvin
Washington.
That's right. What's happening,
TV
my man?
theme song Thursday. What up, brother? Feeling good. Enjoying the fact that, look, today was the last day for us who live out here in L.A. We got some big-time storm coming. You know how to act. When the storm's coming, we don't know how to act.
The only reason we got this coming is because Rob G had planned his big birthday party for his daughter outside and gave us the whammy. You know what I mean?
Of all the times. He had, like, every weekend for the last 6 months to pick, and then they picked this one. So, I feel bad for my guy Rob G and the fam, but, they figured out the alternative, so they're going to be all right.
Yes, but you know how that is.
That's the worst.
I always remember the graduation from Columbia. Had the big graduation outside in the courtyard, there in uptown Manhattan and the whole 9 yards. Rained like cats and dogs. Oh, terrible. And I didn't feel bad. I'm from New York, but I thought all these parents who flew in from, Columbia is an international school. People flew in from all over the world to see their kid graduate and couldn't take in the
festivities
big festivities
of New York.
Yeah, you know what I mean, outdoors. And then you have to do the little private one. But all right.
That's the bad part about living here when people get excited. And so one weekend is raining or cold in LA. You're like, I swear it's beautiful every other weekend. They're like,
No doubt. All right. Hey, aches and pains can sneak in during the holiday hustle and bustle. Aleve can help you forget that pain, make happy memories instead with just one pill. That's right. Aleve provides up to 12 hours of body pain relief so that you can keep moving. Use as directed. All right, hey Kelvin, we already know Shohei Ohtani was named National League MVP.
Yay.
And I guess, are they still milking it?
They're milking it, bro.
Nothing yet.
Not from what I've seen.
Ohtani is talking right now. They're talking to Kyle Schwarber, Ohtani, and Juan Soto, and they're showing clips of them talking to them. So they haven't announced anything.
Wow, the show is that long?
Apparently.
Listen, man, they gotta listen. Their season is over, Rob. They're trying to NFL this thing. How can we prolong our season and continue to make it a thing?
I get the suspense of it because, unlike Shohei, you knew he was going to win. Do you know what I mean? So that's anticlimactic. There's nothing to build up there. I don't think anybody thought that Ohtani was not going to win. He wasn't unanimous, correct? Monty Bolaños, right? Shohei, he wasn't a unanimous.
Last year?
No, this year, right?
They haven't said anything. They haven't announced it.
No, he hasn't been announced.
He has not been announced, Rob. It has
Lord,
not
we
been
about
announced.
to be on here too. Listen, we might have
It
to
has
switch our whole
not
show
been
around.
announced.
So why would they? So they're just interviewing the three of them?
Correct. And right now they're talking to Kyle Schwarber.
I thought he was. Oh, okay. I thought he was already announced.
No, they have not announced it.
So all right, we got our time screwed up then. Because
we're gonna have to switch our whole thing because they're gonna milk this thing like somebody in Iowa milking a cow.
Here's where I want to pivot to this. Just if Aaron Judge were to win, he would win 3 out of 4 years, right? Okay. Yeah. Here's why I think you can't have a one-off because you want to spread the net, let somebody else win. Aaron Judge got more chances. Cal Raleigh probably will never be in this position again. Like, right, Kelvin, you don't expect him to hit 60 home runs next year or any other year in his career and all that.
He better not.
But if Aaron Judge wins and it's 3 out of 4, there are only 2 other players who won 3 out of 4. Hello? Barry Bonds and Shohei Ohtani. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, that is the part of the baseball history that I don't think you want Aaron Judge not to be a part of because you're giving the MVP because you think it's somebody else should get a chance. Or it's not fair because Big Bad New York wins everything. Even though the Yankees haven't won a World Series since Moby Dick was a guppy. You know what I mean? But that's the way it is. It always plays like, oh, well, why can't Seattle win for a change? Why is it always got to be the Yankees or the Dodgers or whatever? Those are the best players. You have any problem with that?
I think you're underselling what Kyle Riley was able to do. Cal Riley. You're talking about, again, and you know this, you've been covering the sport for almost 40 years. Baseball loves its numbers. Baseball loves its, historic, whether it be numbers, records, the whole nine. And specifically for a position like a catcher, for him to have the all-time home runs for a catcher, for him to do it for a switch hitter, for him to break a franchise record, I think you're underselling because, and this is the challenge with Lamar Jackson. This is the challenge with LeBron James. And now this is the challenge with Aaron Judge. When you're this great, it's like, well, how do you top that? And Shohei Ohtani probably henceforth, if he wasn't pitching.
But Ohtani, they keep giving it to him.
That's what I just said. If he wasn't pitching this year, Rob, I'd hear you.
He didn't even pitch that great. Like, it wasn't like he.
Rob, he pitched. Just start and say he pitched.
All right,
that's it.
But he also didn't have the offensive year that he had the year before when he did the 50-50. He also batted .280, not over .300. My point is that for some reason somebody didn't go, well, Kyle Schwarber hit more home runs than or close to Shohei, and look at what he did with the Phillies. They had the number 1 overall record in the National League to make a sympathy case. No. And my only point is it just shouldn't be based with that. Barry Bonds won 7 because he deserved to win 7, not because you want to give it to somebody else because give them a shot.
I don't disagree with that statement, but I think you're why is it that they're just giving it to him? I think, again, what he did, and for a franchise that was able to get into the postseason, you and I were on the air when he ended it that season, was couple home runs in that game, and almost cemented it, right? Because it's so nip and tuck. So I just think that it's not as if it's a night and day.
Yeah, well, that's the only thing.
But it is for the value, like meaning what his position is versus Aaron Judge, right? They're completely different positions. He's an outfielder. He's a catcher. So that's where it is nip and tuck for that position. You're not expecting a catcher to hit. Will Smith is one of the best catchers in all of baseball. He has clutch moments. He hits 30 home runs. Just you're like, wow, 60 is crazy.
Can I give you this? And I was on MLB Network, so I'm cheating. I didn't do the research. They did. Okay, I'm cheating.
Okay, but I respect your telling that.
No, I'm just being honest. They did the OPS, right? And the thing that was crazy, and Judges has like a 200-point lead, okay, over Cal Raleigh. And here's the thing that was crazy. The distance between Judge and Raleigh, right? If they took that same number and did 200 points separate to the next guy from Cal Raleigh, right? 200. Yep. It would go from Cal Raleigh being 4th to the next player 200 down would be number 44. Like, that's how many spaces it would be. 40 spaces, even though Cal Raleigh was fourth compared to Aaron Judge's first. Do you see? I'm trying to give you the point that that's how big of a gap it is when you talk about a difference between 200 and OPS. Every category, Judge missed 10 games, and Raleigh has 7 more home runs. Not 27, not 15 more home. He has 7 more, and they're trying to sell us on the idea of, oh, well, he catches to the way he frames the ball. I've heard all kinds of stuff about he only had 1 pass ball. Be honest, Kelvin. When have you ever heard anybody discuss how many pass balls a catcher has? Seriously, no, I'm just you do.
I'll say this. No, yes, very, very.
When you read the script and you're doing Dodgers pre and post, how many times did you talk about how many pass balls somebody had?
Let's see. I done did about 100 games, and I might have said it 0.001 times.
But that's what they're talking
about. That ain't the point, Rob.
That's
okay, that ain't the point.
How many pass balls? He only had 1 pass ball.
You know what we do, Rob? You know what we do? And I told you this. Who's better, Kobe or LeBron? We got to start nitpicking, right? Well, who's better, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning? We got to start nitpicking. Well, Aaron Judge in the 5th inning of the World Series. I don't know if I can trust.
That was last year.
No, I'm just saying this is what we do. We start nitpicking, or the opposite. We start finding more little random stats that fit our narrative for our guy in an instance. So in this instance, for folks, it's Cal Riley. And I think that, again, but I do think you're underselling. 60 is huge. Like, not like, wow, he had a great season.
Judge at 53.
He's a catcher. That's the difference. Judge, again, this is the challenge. This is what you and I both agree. Michael Jordan should have more than, 5 MVPs. That's kind of crazy when you frame how great he was. But this is the challenge with how does Michael Jordan top Michael Jordan? You know what I mean?
But like, that hasn't stopped Shohei. That's the only pushback.
But I agree.
And I think that because some people could have said, well, he didn't pitch that much this year. Okay, he didn't pitch at all last year. He went from 50 stolen bases to 17. I don't know what the number was, but he didn't steal bases.
Right,
okay.
Right.
He didn't have the 50-50 anymore. He went from batting .310 to 280 or 278, so he dropped up 30 points. He went from having 130 RBIs to maybe I don't have the numbers in front of me to 101. Do you know what I mean? Like he's off 30 RBIs.
Yeah, it was 102. I'm looking at it.
Okay, so not bad, right? I said 101, right? And he had 130 last year. How many stolen bases? 17, 18? He didn't have the 50.
Oh, this is hold on.
If you have
he had where are we at? 20, 25. He had.
How many?
Keep going. So, I'm in the wrong.
Okay, but I'm just saying, like the numbers weren't what he had last year.
And I think that.
And what did he bat? 278.
He had 20 stolen
So I
bases,
said 17. I was
282.
Close.
Yeah, 282 batting average.
What did he bat last year? 310.
Last year was I'm pulling it up now. 310.
Yeah. These are the numbers I'm talking about. Like, so there were drops in his numbers where people can make the argument that he didn't have the same kind of year he had the year before, but that's not going to stop him from winning.
And I'm listening to everything you said, but here's the magic thing when we're talking about Shohei. He started 14 games. He didn't just come in a reliever role.
What was his record? What was his ERA? Wasn't that
ERA? I'm about to tell you. ERA. What do you think it was?
3.2.
2.87.
Okay. Almost 3.
So, yeah, you got a 2.87.
What was his record? 4 and 6.
What is the game wins, loss? 500. He was only actually ended up being 1-1.
Okay, so he didn't have that many. Right, because remember in the beginning he didn't pitch enough.
He was a couple innings. He was worked his way up to about 4. That was it for a while. Then 5, then 6. So 1-1. But I mean, you're talking about again 14 games started, 47 innings pitched, and 62 strikeouts. I mean that's why. That's what separates. If it was just strictly off the bats, I would give you that. I'll give you it'd be much closer, right? Sure, okay, this is close, But when a man can start 14 games, that's crazy, Rob. That's just not normal.
All right,
let me 55 home runs.
Here's
that's
the other thing
normal.
too. Okay, 877-99 on Fox, 877-996-6369. Still waiting on the results We know Shohei's going to win. We do not know what's
They
going to
about to
happen.
milk. They about to be like, and we're here now with
In the
Cal
American
Riley's
League.
fifth grade teacher.
Just like-
This is his fifth grade teacher.
Wow.
What was he like in fifth grade? You know,
People
Aaron
going to
Ju- when
scream
did-
bloody murder if he doesn't
know.
win. I'm serious.
Aaron Judge is 6'7". When did he grow? We're here now with his teacher who saw his growth spurt. In fifth.
Yeah, I
Like, we're
remember.
heading down
I
that
remember in
territory.
fifth grade
He
when
was
he
5'4", then he's 6'1".
he came back and all of a sudden he was wearing high waters.
Yeah, they're about to milk this thing for sure.
All right, 877-99 on Fox. We want to hear from you. Just as we wait on the votes to come in, which one would shock you more? That Judge wins or that Cal Raleigh wins? You know what I mean? Like which one? Because I'm telling you right now, I will be shocked if Aaron Judge doesn't win. I will be shocked.
This for me is exactly you and I sitting here doing this for weeks and months last year about the NFL quarterback. You know how I feel about Lamar Jackson, but I just can always sense when this is about to be a whatever. In that case, it was Josh Allen. This is Cal Riley. It's Cal Riley.
All right, 877-99 on Fox. We want to hear from you. It is The Odd Couple on a TV theme song Thursday. Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington, right here on Fox Sports Radio. And you know what you need to do, Alex.
What's that, Rob?
Stick and stay.
Especially if you're in biasly love with Aaron Judge like Rob Parker in the U.S. of A.
So what they're going to do again, U.S. versus the world, new format, which will feature 3 8-man rosters, 2 of which will be only American players. The third will be international players. And they're going to change the way players are selected. It's because only 3 teams are going to be like a weird round robin type of scenario. But long story short, USA versus the world, 3 8-man teams, new all-star format.
All right. The long awaited is the long. Let me tell you how wrong they are. Wasn't nobody waiting on this. Nobody had time for this. Nobody asked for this. And I think they're miscalculating the conversations that we've had on this show, other people are having on all their sports shows. All we want is for the players to compete. That's it. All we want, East versus West. I'm not crazy in this. This is what most people want. This is the format we wanted. We didn't ask for the change back in the day. Just compete. Just play hard. Just make it matter. Nobody's acting like it's Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Nobody's acting like it matters in that same regard. However, you do have fans that ultimately watch, that get you the TV contracts, that's billions of dollars, that pays you millions of dollars. So we're asking, just for one night, not even 48 minutes, for 24 to 48 minutes, can you compete? Can you care? Can you turn it up a notch? And the idea that now they got to go to this format, an 8-man team with 8-man, and that 8-man team's going to play that 8-man team, there's only 2 ways this could work. East versus West, lock in, play. Or if, because the conversation now that we do have is of the world games, right? Because last 6, 7 MVPs have been from other countries outside of the United States, then maybe I could see world versus the 12-man world, 12-man United States, let's compete, let's ball. Those were the only 2 options that I think people would say, all right, I'll look into that. This 8-man here, 8-man there, that plays that 8-man, the world this and America that, they're doing too much. Simply have the guys compete. And then I heard somebody talking about it earlier saying, yeah, I mean, sweeten up the pot. I didn't have to sweeten up the pot back in the day, in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and early 2000s. They just competed and wanted to win because, hey, I know people pay their tickets, people come see us. Not to mention, I just want to show y'all I'm that guy. Me and this, this West Coast, we the guys, Western Conference. Or no, Eastern, we're the conference. Just compete. And last point to me is also, the only hope that I reserve is I think some of the young stars, Wemby being the top of the class now, will actually want to compete, will want to play hard. Will feel actually awkward not competing. Will feel awkward being out there just collecting a check or just being out there for show, yawning. And I think there's a handful of young stars him being the leader of it, Cade, I think Ant has learned now. And some of these younger players who are going to compete and make us go, or there's hope mixed in with obviously some of the older vets. And that gives me hope. But again, the NBA keeps reaching when simply there's very few things in life, Rob, where the answer's sitting right in your face. And this is one of those, and they keep ignoring it and looking elsewhere.
I think the problem with your thought process is that ship sailed. There's just no way you could reel it back. They're not going to play hard. They're not.
I don't agree.
They're not.
I could be naive, and I will own that.
Okay,
but I don't agree.
You going in. They sent in Dr. J and Larry Bird. That was before that they got the game where it went over to 200 points. That was that game. They went in before and talked about playing with pride, giving people a good show. Remember that? They sent Dr. J and Larry Bird in.
Do we have a Kobe video?
Okay.
God bless the dead. Did Kobe make a video before he left? We need something like that. But, Dr. J, them kids don't know Dr. J, unfortunately.
But my point is, it didn't help. They still went out. They refused to play. They're not going to. You saw it. Was there no fouls called in the All-Star game? I mean, because there was like no fouls. Like no one is going to defend. No one wants to defend. No one wants to be out there. No one wants to play. I'm telling you, Adam Silver, you should have canceled the game. You should have canceled the game. It'll be another embarrassing night for the NBA. We saw before the terrible ratings. The games have been an embarrassment. Nobody wants to watch 210 over the 210, the 205.
What's your blood pressure?
Exactly. Like
210 over 80.
Nobody wants to see those games. And that's the problem. It's terrible. It's a bore. It's awful. Sometimes, like, even the NFL, give them credit, right? Oh, put the Pro Bowl on. People want football. They don't want. They even canceled theirs. They just got it, dude. Nobody want fans who love football don't even want to see this.
I'm not listening to you.
You can't sell that.
I'm not listening to you.
Cancel
I hear you.
NBA
And listen,
All-Star
this is one of the few times.
So do something right. It's the Odd Couple. That's right. Today is Odd Couple Day because on November 13th is when Felix Unger was asked to remove himself from his place of residence. We'll play the original one in the 6 o'clock hour, but it's a TV theme song Thursday, and Alex is right on it. I do want to welcome in the Odd Couple crew. Alex is our engineer.
Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain.
That's right. Ian is our producer, and for Rob G.
Yay.
Hello.
Yes. Monty Bolaños is at the anchor desk. She'll keep us updated. And, of course, Elijah.
I like Elijah, actually.
Oh,
Who
wait.
are you?
Hold up.
Can I have a moment, Rob?
Okay, go ahead.
Tell us.
So, for the longest time,
this is unbelievable.
I have been running this show without headphones. So I asked Elijah, I was like, Elijah, do you know anybody I can get some headphones from? He said, you know what? I got you. And he brought me a brand new pair of headphones
Are
in
you
today.
serious?
So now from evermore forward,
Now you know who Elijah is.
I know who Elijah is.
Wow. Elijah. Wow.
Never forget this day, November 13th, 2025, the day that we finally knew Elijah.
That's right.
Thank you, Elijah.
Yes, there you go.
So wait. We got to back this train up a little bit. What do you mean you just did this whole show without headphones?
Say it one more time.
What do you mean you were doing this show without headphones?
I just don't. I just was running it through the speakers.
Okay.
That's so
all right.
ghetto.
We got breaking news real quick. Let's do it.
Breaking news.
It's a big deal.
It is a big deal. All right. It is official. The National League MVP is going to Shohei Ohtani.
Okay.
He got all 30 first
Unbelievable.
place
What a
votes.
surprise.
Remember they were saying, remember the players voted and they gave it to Schwarber? Remember that?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, we talked about it with the players. Like, Schwarber won it on the players' vote. Aaron Rodgers didn't win it on the players' vote. Aaron Judge didn't win it either.
Yeah, Kyle Schwarber got 23 second-place votes and 5 third-place votes. He ended in second place with 260 points, while Ohtani got 420.
Wow.
Unanimous.
Okay, there we go. So we got one more to wait on. All right, while we're doing that, thanks, Monty. Appreciate it. 877-99 on Fox. We're talking about the AL one, which is the next one we're waiting on. And should it just go to whoever the best player is, or do you have to put in all these other little qualifiers in order to get an MVP? I don't know. Let's go to Seattle. And Bob, we already know. Bob, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Bob?
Hey, how you guys doing? Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Thanks for calling, Bob, and we appreciate the support.
Hey, cool. So I just want to bag on Rob for his close-mindedness on this MVP thing. So Cal Raleigh plays catcher, bro. You've been covering Major League Baseball for 150 years.
39 years, proudly. Yes, go ahead.
So I was off by a little bit.
Okay.
So he hit that many home runs. That's cute. I know, that's cool. But he plays catcher, dude. He's responsible for every pitch. Aaron Rodgers only has to catch
Aaron Judge.
I'm sorry, Aaron Judge. Yeah, you're right, yeah. So Aaron Judge has to catch a fly ball or 3 or whatever and maybe halfway throw it to the infield and strike out 2 or 3 times and maybe get a base hit and a home run. So Cal Raleigh, MVP. There's no question.
Okay, there it is. I disagree, but I'm not mad at you. You watch Cal Raleigh every day. I get it, and you would have the affinity. You're obviously a Mariners fan, so I'm not mad at you, and I'm not saying he shouldn't be in the conversation. I just Judge's numbers are
that
so
is
ridiculous.
Your tone. But that is your tone, Rob.
Bro, so valuable to the team, value to the team. He's responsible for every pitch of the game.
That is your tone, Rob. Thank you for the call.
Yep.
I don't like your tone. You over here acting like Cal Riley, like that's just Cal blasphemous that he is. Dude, again, I told you, when you break home run records for a position in catcher, switch hitters, and your own franchise.
If he broke Aaron Judge's record for AL.
He didn't need one more. He didn't need one more home run.
No.
Okay,
one
more.
No. You're talking about for a catcher. Since when is a qualifier for a catcher? What does that mean?
We do that all the time. We'll do this person for third base. This person is the second base. This shortstop never hit. We do that all. Shortstops aren't expected to hit massive amounts of home runs. For Aaron
I know why we
Rodriguez.
keep doing that. I know we keep doing.
It's too many It's too many ARs. Alex Rodriguez, Aaron Rodgers, and then Aaron Judge. There's too many. Austin Reeves. Too many ARs.
Dio in Rhode Island. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Dio?
Hey guys, love the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Calling in to talk about Ohtani and what he's doing as a batter and a pitcher. It's obviously super impressive. I'd say if he did this 10 years ago, 15 years ago, it'd be a 10 out of 10 difficulty. But right now, the rule changes. I think it's close to like a 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. And the reason for that is because I'm watching the games, and the guy has a walkie-talkie there telling him what pitches to pitch. And if Kyle Raleigh is getting credit for his framing,
thank you.
We're going to give the Dodgers catcher credit for calling all the pitches. Is Shohei Ohtani, studying all the players and, taking his own pitches. And lastly, again, recently the National League went to the designated hitter. So before that, Shohei Ohtani would have had to pitch and go out and then take the field. Now it's a little bit less work.
Right.
Because he doesn't have to be in the field. He's DH.
Right.
So again,
no doubt.
Yeah.
Dio, thank you, my man. Appreciate that. For real. Thank you. And thanks for the support.
Yeah.
All right. Coming up. We're going to talk, right? Go ahead.
Yeah, we'll just see what happens here in live time. We'll see if even maybe Monty mess around and get it while she's doing her update. We're keeping an eye on the AL MVP. All right, Monty's got what's trending.
I legit lost what time it was. I forgot what time it was. And so when you were talking to me, I thought you were teasing a break. And I was like, yeah, I'll be here.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, I'm here to do an
Girl, you got work to do.
I know, I'm sorry.
No, we wanted to just get the update as soon as possible.
Yes, there is no further update on the American League, but it has officially been given to Shohei Ohtani, unanimously winning his second consecutive National League MVP award. And obviously he has a translator with him, but then at the very end, as they were saying bye to him, they were like, Shohei, is Decoy going to get extra treats? And he did not wait for the translator and said yes. So
he don't need no translator no more. He don't need no man. That man was at the parade like, hey y'all, I just want to thank it's your boy Shoheezy. Oh you know what I'm saying? And shoot, West Side. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. It just cracks me up. But congratulations to Shohei Ohtani. American League MVP is going to be announced within the next, I would say, 20 or so minutes, because that's how much longer this event has. All right, guys, Week 11 of the NFL is going to kick off soon in about 45 minutes. Patriots and Jets, an AFC East divisional matchup. Kickoff is at 8:15 Eastern time. When it comes to other NFL news, no practice today for Broncos running back J.K. Dobbins, Chiefs running back Isaiah Pacheco, and Lions tight end Sam Laporta. The Jets have placed wide receiver Garrett Wilson on the injured reserve because of a knee injury. Bengals quarterback Joe Flacco was limited in practice today with his shoulder injury, but Lamar Jackson back on the practice field today. He's going to start Sunday in Cleveland. The Texans have ruled out quarterback C.J. Stroud for his second straight week because of his concussion. Davis Mills is going to get the start Sunday in Nashville against the Titans. And 49ers quarterback Brock Purdy is going to start in Week 11. This is against the Cardinals. He hasn't played since Week 4 because of that toe injury, and he has only appeared in just 2 games this season. When it comes to men's college hoops, there is a top 10 matchup going on. Number 2 Purdue and number 8 Alabama are tied at 30 right now with about 7 minutes to go in the first half. And at the half, number 17 Michigan State is leading San Jose State 46-23. Back to you guys.
All right, Monty, thank you. It's the odd couple, Rob, Parker, Kelvin Washington on the TV things on Thursday. And aches and pains can sneak up on you during the holiday hustle and bustle. Aleve can help you forget the pain and make some happy memories instead with just one pill. Aleve provides up to 12 hours of body pain relief so that you can keep it moving. Use as directed. We're joined now by our guy, Marc Stein, Fox Sports Radio NBA insider, distributor of the Stein line on Substack. Mark, what's up, man?
I need some Aleve. It's been a long week, guys.
Yes, I was going to say, no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Just one pill, Mark.
Because Rob Parker and I are old. We need some help.
I need
Listen,
Aleve
I'm pre-old.
Yes.
I'm pre-old. I ain't too far behind you guys.
I'm
tell
with
you that.
Mark, man. That Aleve is some good stuff. Let's talk about the Dallas Mavericks, where you live down in Dallas, and of course Nico Harrison getting fired and the whole behind the story. I mean, obviously you start out 3-11 and just a mess. Someone's got to be sent to the wolves. What'd you make of this whole thing?
Well, look, I think when the season started, Patrick Dumont's intention and hope was that Nico Harrison would have the whole season to try to put a winning team on the floor and start to pull this franchise away from the chaos. But they've started so poorly. And opening night, you get drilled by 33 against San Antonio. 2 nights later, you lose to Washington. If you've noticed in the standings, the Wizards are 1-1 against the Dallas Mavericks. They are 0-10 against the rest of the NBA.
That will kill you, right? That will kill your career right there.
So they started 0-2, and it just kept getting worse, including a loss at home to New Orleans. The Pelicans are on the second night of the back-to-back. The Mavs have a rest advantage, and Zion Williamson is out injured. The Mavericks lost that game, and the Mavericks nearly lost to Indiana, who has more injuries than anyone. If Aaron Nesmith makes a wing three, wide-open wing three at the buzzer, that's another loss, and the Pacers are 1-10. So it was so bad that the negativity of last spring, it all came rushing back. And I just think ownership did not want to subject itself and did not want to subject the fans here to, they wanted to change the atmosphere in the building. I mean, it just really reached the point that Mavs players were looking more forward to road games than home games. And all of this is happening with the Mavs having a home-heavy start, 13 of 18 at home. to start the season. And if you look at NBA history, the Mavs are 3-9. If you look at NBA history, there's been about 260 teams that have started 3 or 9 and worse in the history of the league, and only 30 or so of those have made the playoffs. And in the modern day, in this century, only 3 teams in the West have been able to survive a 3-9 start and make the playoffs. So the season, in effect, has already slipped away. And so this change happened faster than expected, and they are going to try now to start on the road to move this thing forward.
Well, I want to know, Mark, you're connected. You know a lot going on down there in Dallas. Tell me more about the ownership, because you hear that all their business people, they don't really know basketball. They're okay. Oh, this is all about a casino that they thought they could get attached to the building, and they couldn't. Are they
that
in
doesn't
for the
even make sense to me.
Right.
Like, they would know whether they don't have gambling in Texas.
Right. So tell me, really, not just tell me, but tell folks more about this ownership group.
Well, I think now we're seeing Patrick Dumont take a much more active role than he has. I mean, we're coming up on 2 years since Mark Cuban sold the team to the Dumont and Adelson families. That was right after Thanksgiving in 2023. So we're almost 2 years in, but I think that was another thing that happened that kind of showed you that this thing had run its course. Was this past weekend, the Mavs had a back-to-back in Memphis and Washington. They're coming off the loss to the Pelicans that I described to you, the home loss. They go to Memphis. Memphis is engulfed in its own chaos and headline, turmoil. Mavs go down by 35 in that game at Memphis. It's the only game the Grizzlies have won in their last 8. Then they go to D.C. Anthony Davis wanted to play. Nico Harrison wanted him to play. We then found out that Patrick Dumont actually stepped in and said, no, it's too soon for him to come back from a calf strain. It's too risky. We need Anthony Davis to spend more time healing. Patrick Dumont had never inserted himself into an on-court matter at any point in his ownership reign. That was really the first time. And so this is just...
Nico knew his job was done then. I'm telling you, right?
That's what I'm saying. When you combine all these things that have happened in the first few weeks of the season, that's why it accelerated, and that's why it happens after 11 games.
I do want to...
Go ahead. You go ahead.
Yeah, I want to ask you about John Morant. I do want to shift over there as well. And just, when a 27-year-old who's making, I don't know, what, $40 million or whatever, says he's lost his joy for basketball. I don't know if I really want him on my franchise or my team.
Well, I think there are many, 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 many people in Memphis who would disagree with you. John Morant is beloved in that community.
Wow.
It's his city. It's his team. It's his building. And I think all that factors in to the Grizzlies' strategy, which to this point, the messaging out of Memphis has been, we're not looking to trade Ja. We're not looking to trade Jaren Jackson Jr. Let this team get healthy, and let's see what it is. But again, their start to the season, it's been almost as lifeless as the Mavericks start. Again,
they don't look good at all to me.
The Grizzlies got throttled at MSG. John Morant didn't play Wednesday night in Boston. They lost by 36. I mean, again, in Memphis, in the Grizzlies' last 8 games, their only win was against a Dallas team in an absolute spiral. I mean, they are going through a lot of the same stuff. Now, you could also say, in the Grizzlies' defense, Brandon Clark, Zach Edey, Ty Jerome, their big free agent acquisition, Scottie Pippen Jr., they haven't had these guys. And if you have those guys, you really can make the argument that they will be a different team. And Brandon Clark's still out long-term, but the other 3 are making their way back. So they should get an infusion of help there, whereas the Mavs don't know when they're going to see Anthony Davis, and the Mavs obviously are not going to see Kyrie Irving anytime soon.
Hey, Mark, I got to go here. Last night we see Wemby, we see the Spurs.
What'd you
and the
say,
Warriors.
Wemby? Everyone knows it's Wemby.
All right, give it to him, man.
Everyone knows it's Wemby. That was for you, Mark. Come on, I had to get that.
There you go, Mark. All right, enjoy
on my
that,
phone, as it sounded like a different language. I couldn't even make out what you were singing there. So I don't know what that was.
He's screaming. Everyone knows it's Wemby by the association instead of Wendy. But real quick, let me go here. What do you think of the Spurs team? Are they ahead of schedule right now? Do you think the hot start will continue to slow down? Or are they looking at this and saying, hey, we're actually a real team that can compete?
No, I like him. And look, Wemby has clearly taken a leap. I mean, yes, he has not been able to sustain what we saw in the first few games. But, I mean, his impact defensively just gives you a chance to win every single night. But, look, the real story here is the West. You have all these teams. We can talk about the Nuggets. We can talk about the Lakers. We can talk about the Spurs. We can talk about the Rockets, Timberwolves. You can talk about the teams that are struggling. Everyone in the West has the same problem, friends. The Oklahoma City Thunder, who are not even whole, who haven't even had Jalen Williams yet, who are sitting out 2 or 3 guys every night, are just destroying anything in their path. And they look so good, and they've already beaten so many teams that are, in there, that are supposed to be their challengers. The Nuggets do look great. And the Nuggets did take them to 7
I was going to
spring.
say, that's the one team, and they got better this past offseason, right?
They did,
Mark?
and Jokic looks ridiculous.
Oh, my God.
Talk has been about how Jokic is taking 4 or 5 shots fewer a game. And they said, you know what, I'm going to bust out a double nickel here on the Clippers. So they look great, but the Thunder have they loom over the entire league right now.
It was so bad that one of the fans tried to D up the Joker last night. He came out of
good luck.
Yeah, I don't know what that dude was doing.
What was that?
He didn't even have like a real mission or something to say. He just like, hey, lost the bet.
Hey, he's lucky.
Somebody ain't clock him.
The security guards there, they were light. If he did that, Mark, you know that in Philadelphia, New York, or Boston, he would have got worked over like a burger and fries.
Yeah, I mean,
he got off light.
Yeah, I was expecting a 2-piece in the biscuit. I ain't gonna lie. I thought somebody was gonna hit him with a wop wop. None of that. All right, Mark, we appreciate you,
Thank
man.
you,
As
buddy.
always, thank you so much.
All right, guys, be good. Talk soon.
Yep.
All right, Marc Stein there, and we're gonna continue to see what's going on with this AL MVP. We'll keep you updated on that. On the way, we got Play of the Day, Shekel City as well, plus some more gambling news. But this time, Rob, it's in the collegiate ranks. We'll tell you about that in just a moment. It's the Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio.
It's interesting you bring that up, Rob.
How is that? Think about that.
Oh.
Because the columnist, I'm not even going to say his name. We don't give him the pub.
No, don't give him the pub, please.
Explained why he has Lamar Jackson as number 1 as the most overrated quarterback in the NFL. In his explanation, he mentions, of course, the playoff history, which is fair. But he adds this statement. The Baltimore Ravens star has been a 4-time Pro Bowler, a 3-time All-Pro for his inflated regular season marks. But his 2-time MVP status is borderline fraudulent. His credentials simply don't measure up to the other legends who have won the award on numerous occasions.
You know what makes me mad about this? And we debated this, that we're talking about it. Because you know what it's like? It's like when you go on Instagram or Twitter or whatever your site of choice, app of choice, and then they'll say something crazy like, Michael Jackson was overrated. Right? And you're like, because it makes you immediately want to defend Michael Jackson. Or Michael Jordan, I ain't saying he was a plumber, but he was mid or something like that. Makes you want to jump in and defend the person and rage bait and get you going. So I'm not going to really go that route because we know this is asinine and outrageous. Lamar Jackson is incredible. You and I sit up here and talk about the stats. Some of the best QBR, not this season, not last season, like ever. Some of the best.
His winning percentage, okay, is .737.
That's not a fake stat.
That's not a
He
fake.
hasn't played 2 years where it's like, all right, I only made a couple.
Right.
This like, bro, 7 years-ish. That's a whole lot of winning. And there's a reason why we're mad at his stats in the playoffs, because he's that great that we're like, you expect him to win more.
But also, and you could be mad at it or whatever, It's not a postseason award. It's a regular season award.
Regular season MVP.
That's what it is. You could be mad that he hadn't won a Super Bowl yet, or he hadn't performed at that kind of level yet, or whatever. I say it all the time. John Elway didn't win until his last 2 years in the NFL. He won his 2 Super Bowls at the very end.
Yep.
I'm not saying that's going to be the case here. I'm just saying that's not the reason that you can discount what Lamar has done.
That's a great point, though. Because what we have said about John Elway, he went to Super Bowls and lost.
Right.
He's a loser, couldn't win the big one. Had he not won those,
not won those 2 at the end. And on the flip side, we have people who will praise Dan Marino till the sun comes home, and he went to the Super Bowl second year, never went back again. Rob Woodson, who used to be on the show, says he's the greatest, and he never won anything.
And that's not a crazy thought. I mean, pure throwing the football, a lot of people feel he's up there.
But it's different criteria for different people. The reason people get on Aaron Rodgers because he only won one.
Because of the talent.
But Dan Marino didn't win any.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And they can say, oh, well, he's the greatest. And then you look at Tom Brady. Yeah, Tom Brady might be the most accomplished. But if you talk to most football players and talk about skill, arm strength, accuracy, Tom Brady doesn't rank in those. That's why he have 3, Rob G, 3 MVPs? You would think he'd have 9 or 10, but he doesn't. Same thing. Is it 2 or 3?
No, we'll look. It might be 3, but I'm to your point. Playing 20-something years, it might be. I think it is, but to playing that many years,
he played.
It's 3. Yeah, 3 MVPs in 20.
In 24 years,
Yeah.
How many years did he play?
With 7 Super Bowl titles, it's crazy. But here's the thing. So with that being said, I think what makes it more interesting is that this is something now, like where we've become as a society, where once reputable publications.
But most reputable ones are not on this.
Well, here's why I'll push back.
Well, go ahead.
There's a news outlet out here in L.A. that has been known.
What's the name of it?
I'll say it. ABC7. Specifically, their social stuff. They were, ABC7 is a little bit more of the highbrow, a little bit more kind of straightforward news, and you can tell on their socials that they were just like, you know what? What gets folks riled up, one way or the other, and they'll post something you'll see, and they'll be like, oh my gosh, and it'll be the most it'll be in Kansas. It'll have nothing to do with LA. This is ABC here locally, and it'll have nothing to do with anything, and you can tell it's because it'll get people going, right? And it'll be something that might be stereotypical, like they're gonna be people. See, that's what you do when you let those people, or that's what you do, or that's the usual suspects. You get a lot of that because them clicks go crazy, the comments go crazy, the engagement go crazy, as opposed to saying here in LA, a fireman put out a fire, like, oh, whatever. Like, but if they go find some crazy wild story in Florida, some crazy wild story in Alabama, that's just where we are.
A confidant.
Boom, boom.
And if you threw a party and invited everyone
you knew,
you would see the biggest gift would be from me. And the contact would say,
thank you for being a friend.
I am moist after that.
Yes,
oh,
you
my.
are.
That was, no, after watching the special on ABC.
Oh,
Still gotta see it.
Oh, God is right. It was
Still got to see it. You know what? I'm watching the Being Eddie documentary on Netflix, the Eddie Murphy documentary. It's mostly, it's so far, it's pretty good. It's only about a little short of 2 hours. I'm about an hour in. Really good. You realize how much of a rock star he was.
Oh, no, he was a big star.
Yeah.
Then he started doing like all these awful movies.
Yeah, he talks about that a little bit too, like just where he wanted to be with his family more. All that, it's
taking
a whole
money.
Thing, it's really good. It's really good. Check it out if you get a chance on Netflix. All right. Well, of course, shout out to Marc Stein joined us. Check out the YouTube if you get a chance to, and also the podcast. You'll be able to hear that in just a little bit. Right now, it is time for Play of the Day.
There's Peyton again. Back to Curry in the left corner. 3-ball is good. GP2 kept that alive with 2 offensive rebounds. And it's 110-101 Warriors.
Warriors right here. Of course, that is your tie rack play of the day. Steph went crazy, 46, a big comeback win for them against the Spurs. That play brought to you by Tire Rack. For over 40 years, Tire Rack has been helping customers find the right tires for how, for what, and for where they drive. Ship fast and free. Backed by Free Road Hazard Protection with convenient installation options like mobile tire installation. That's right, they'll come to you wherever you are. TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be. And now it is time for Shekel City.
Welcome to Shekel City, the home base for Rob Parker's daily picks against the spread.
Did I do that?
What did you do?
All right, 1-2 last night.
Oh, man, we got all hype for that. 1-2. That brings,
I was wrong.
That brings my total of 71-66 on the
I think
season.
I'm moving to Mexico.
That's right. Here we go.
Bud Mexican.
All right, tonight, Bud Mexican. I got the Suns -3.5 hosting the Pacers. That's my best bet.
Bad.
I'm taking the Jets plus 12.5 at the Patriots. It looks
J-E-T-E Jets.
It looks like it should be a whitewash, but you know what? It just never is. You know that?
Racist. I mean, that's a lot of points, man, in a divisional game.
Racist. I know.
Why's it got to be whitewash,
I'm
Rob?
sorry. It was blackwash.
Okay.
Is that it?
Listen, we get all the other bad stuff.
That's right.
Rob, Black magic.
Caution.
You guys get the best shopping deal of the day, Black Friday.
Every Friday's black.
Oh, that's true.
And they ain't giving no good deals, Alex. You know that in about
Not
15
anymore.
years.
All right. So I said that, and I got the Hawks -1.5 during Utah taking on the Jazz. So again, I got the Suns -3.5, the Hawks -1.5, and the New York Metropolitans plus 12.5.
All right.
All right. And remember, I'm not telling you who to bet on.
Tight pants.
I'm telling you who I bet on.
Tighter pants.
I'm not mad at that.
Is this it? Is this the announcement?
It's
Monty?
got to be. The show's got to end in a minute. Shoot.
Who is that? Is that Don Mattingly? What is this?
You know, I always wanted
Aaron
to win
Judge
that
won. I knew it. I told you.
It's interesting.
We are Fox Sports.
wake up. It's two pros and a cup of Joe, Fox Sports Radio.
You ready? Yes. I'm Colin Cowherd. This is The Herd.
You are listening to The Dan Patrick Show.
It's the odd couple. You know what time it is.
Let's get it.
Fox Sports Radio. Bigger, bolder, and better than anyone in the game. Fox Sports Radio is the #1 sports audio network.
Diverse, fun, entertaining, and driven by the big sports topics of the day.
They had to bolster the offensive line, which they did.
You finally said something right. Congratulations.
That game was incredible. You are wrong.
You could take that trash somewhere else. Wham! We have a very special connection with our audience, our listeners. People feel that friendship.
And I appreciate y'all so. I love it.
It's all for you. Thank you.
I'm your favorite fan.
Thank
I
you.
love you. You're very talented. You're the best.
Thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
Great show.
Thank you, Jim. You sound like Joe Pesci.
How am I funny to you?
I can't help but notice that the W-2s for the quarterback look a lot higher.
That's because we're worth it.
You gotta be kidding.
He never was an elite quarterback.
This team is unstoppable.
He made the right call.
You know that's right.
LeBron James is a legend.
No, he's not. He complains all the time.
You say Brady's the greatest quarterback of all time, but Eli Manning beat him twice. Wrong. Wrong.
For 25 years, Fox Sports Radio has dominated the sports audio landscape with the biggest talent and the best programming available.
We talk sports and we have fun doing it. We talk about life.
Sports radio is where you go after the games are over, and then the discussion begins.
If the Chiefs win. Sorry, Patrick Mahomes here. What do you mean by if the Chiefs win?
It is live. It is unscripted. No other medium can touch that.
And that's what makes it special.
Yes.
Who wants some?
Bigger, bolder, better. We are Fox Sports Radio.
Yeah.
We're going to start with baseball because Aaron Judge has won the American League MVP for a second consecutive season. He received 17 of the 30 first place votes. This is Judge's third MVP. Shohei Ohtani has unanimously won the National League MVP award for a second consecutive season. He's only the second player to ever win 4 MVPs. Week 11 of the NFL kicks off soon at 8:15 Eastern Time in an AFC East divisional matchup as the Patriots will be hosting the Jets. In other NFL news, the Texans have ruled out quarterback C.J. Stroud for a second straight week because of his concussion. Davis Mills will get the start Sunday in Nashville against the Titans. Brock Purdy is going to start at quarterback for the 49ers in their Week 11 game against the Cardinals. In men's college hoops, at the half, number 2 Purdue leading number 8 Alabama 43-41. I'm Monty Bolaños.
Can this sports writer and this sports fan share a radio show without driving each other crazy? Now, live from the Fox Sports Radio studios, here's Fox Sports Radio's Odd Couple, Rob Parker and Kelvin Washington.
Welcome in, hour number two of the Odd Couple. Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington on a TV theme song Thursday. Be sure to check out our brand new YouTube channel. You hear us talk about it all the time. You can watch us live right now. That's right, simulcast on YouTube. Just search Odd Couple FSR on YouTube. Again, Fox Sports Odd Couple FSR. Be sure to subscribe and like and comment, all that good stuff. Just search Odd Couple FSR and subscribe. Don't forget, College Kids coming up with Marc Gunnels. He's going to be by, talk some college stuff with us. And we got a little shop talk. We got about that. We got a lot to do.
We do. On
this TV theme song Thursday. Teichert's Tower coming up in hour number 3. But, yes, we do have the news of the new American League MVP. And I was right. I told you.
Rob Sterling Jr.
Come on, baby.
Rob Parker.
Hey, if nothing else, I know about baseball. If nothing else on this planet, I've been covering baseball, Monty. Next year will be my 40th year, not like peripheral.
Wow.
40 freaking years of covering Major League Baseball.
Oh, God.
And Monty, oh, God is right. And Monty.
Congratulations to you.
Has the details, Monty.
And to Aaron Judge. Yeah, Aaron Judge just announced not long ago that he has won his second consecutive AL MVP. He received 17 of the 30 first place votes. This is his third MVP, 13th player to win 3 MVPs. Cal Raleigh obviously split the other first place votes. Jose Ramirez did not get any first or second place votes. He got only third place votes. So 17 out of 30 for
17 out of 30. And Monty, you stay on this. You up with the Dodgers, your baseball, you know that. And all I'm going to say here, Kelvin, is there was a tug of war to me between if you don't vote Judge, all of those numbers you talk about, OPS and WAR and all of those become null and void. What are we? Do you see my point? Like, I get what Kyle Raleigh did, and he had a great year, and he's a catcher. He has 60 home runs. To me, if Kyle Raleigh beat Aaron Judge's home run record for AL, he would have won the award.
See, but that's okay. You say that, and I hear you, but then that means it's one home run, or I guess in this case it would have been 2 to beat him.
No, to beat him. I'm just saying that would have given him like at least a case.
But then doesn't that take away from what you're just saying?
No, because he has something that no one's ever done. When you talk about for a catcher, that's not having the all-time record for home runs in a league. That's pretty significant. I know it sounds for two home runs, but Kelvin, it's not just the 2. Aaron Judge's numbers were so ridiculous.
No, I don't disagree. And
that was the issue.
When we set up here, the little bit of last season when I started the show, and now all this season, you and I both have talked about what to me, and I know you because you echo it. What makes him special, him being Judge, is the fact that he's not just a power hitter. Where you can go, for instance, Cal Riley, he batting 242, but man, he's got 60 home runs. You're talking about a guy 6'7", hitting 50-something home runs, 60-some home runs, depending on the year. You know what I mean? It's been remarkable. And then batting 330, 320, 341. It's remarkable what he's able to do. And they were at the end of the ceremony, they were just going over the big facts, like Aaron Judge, 3-time winner, only people to do this, and Yankee named a couple of Yankees. Then they go to Shohei, 4-time, only person to do it more was Barry Bonds. We are in the middle of something extraordinarily.
We're seeing some of the greatest players who ever played Major League Baseball. Like we're in the midst of it. This is not
normal, and what we're seeing from Shohei and Aaron Judge. I mean, it is just remarkable what they're doing in a sport that's been around so long, in a sport that treasures its stats, in a sport that travels its numbers, and it's been incredible. And Aaron Judge, too, is also his credit. He's doing it at a little bit of a later age. He's not old.
No, but he didn't come up young. He didn't come up young.
He's doing this, and Ohtani as well, doing this they're doing it at some spectacular rate and numbers in their age too. So kudos to him. I thought they would go Cal Riley just for what he did historically.
You're not the only
for that
one.
position.
I mean, and it wasn't a runaway. You know what I mean? It
right.
was
17, 13?
Yeah, exactly. So Judge got 17 of the 30 first place votes, and the other 13 went to Cal Raleigh.
Right.
Yeah, two votes away from being a tie. Yeah.
Yeah, it was close. Monty, who did you have going in? Did you?
It's a good thing I don't vote. I probably would have voted for Cal Raleigh, but for sentimental reasons, not for the reasons that you probably should vote. It's nice to see that Aaron Judge won because you hate voter fatigue. We literally saw that with Nikola Jokic not long ago.
And we saw that with Lamar Jackson.
With Lamar Jackson. We see it in
who had the best year he
records,
ever had, right?
Right. And so you see this. So it's nice that it wasn't voter fatigue. You know, like Judge absolutely deserved it. It's just, man, Cal, you just went up against Judge.
I think, and I think that was a great point at the end there, Monty.
Yeah.
And I do think, again, that's why you
Any
see the
other
voting
year,
so
he's
close.
an MVP.
Absolutely.
Without a doubt. And I think this, reverse it. Any other, if it was 17, Cal Riley, 13, Aaron Judge, any other, this is another MVP for Aaron Judge. And I think, again, both of them did such astronomical things. Again, when you're looking at a guy obliterating the catcher homer record, obliterating beating a franchise record, same franchise that had one time Ken Griffey Jr. and Alex Rodriguez, and you're the guy, and now with this number. So it was that close. And this is what happens when you're dealing with greatness. Shohei, to me, was a little more of an easy walk away, which is why it was unanimous. But between those two, it could have gone either way. We could be sitting here going, man, what Aaron Judge did was crazy. How could he have lost that? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, how could he have lost that? Because his numbers are crazy what he's doing. It's not normal. They brought it up at the end with him. They said, not only the MVPs, but the batting title. And they said, now you're officially the biggest human to ever have.
And the other number that I saw, and this is the last thing, and we'll get, because I want to talk about Jon Gruden and his conversation about Thursday Night Football is about to kick off. We'll do that. The last thing, Aaron Judge, who hit 53 home runs, now has the most home runs for anybody who won a batting title. Like nobody in the history of baseball ever hit that many home runs and also won a batting title. Those are the numbers. They're incredible. So
I definitely can't. There's no hating. And again,
nobody. Right.
This was I'm not Aaron Judge.
No,
guy.
I know you know that. Right.
It's just I thought this vote would be one of those where they're just like, oh man, and from a franchise. And this goes to Monty's point. When you have a Hall of Fame vote, so obviously this is an MVP, but just when voting, it's not everybody thinks like it's a great example, boxing match. Some people will watch the same fight, and I'm not talking about some judges where we're a little concerned, like with something paid off here. I'm talking about some people just like the active guy, right? Man, hey, look, he was just active. He was fighting the whole time. He was in it. Some people like the more accurate guy.
Right.
Man, look at this guy.
He landed more punches.
He landed more. He might not have threw, but he was more. And so sometimes it's just that close that it does come down to what is your flavor of, of whatever the thing is. Is it more the storyline? Is it more the I didn't see this coming? Is it more the Shohei or the Aaron Judge where, man, these dudes are doing it year in, year out, year in, year out, year in, year out. They're performing and performing. So, to me, that's what makes it challenging when you're getting this close. What ends up being the flavor for that particular voter? And I again, you being a Hall of Fame voter, some guys, man, I like your stance. Hey, if you don't get in the first time, why am I changing it?
I never change, right?
Right, and some people say, man, the more I think about it, the more somebody brought up a great point. I read an article, and some people are like you, like, what changed?
Nothing.
Your career ended. You didn't play another year.
You haven't played in 20 years. What has changed? Right. All right. Hey, 877-99 on Fox. We want to throw out the number because Jon Gruden had an interesting comment coming. I don't know if this is going to help him get back as an NFL head coach, saying that they should scrap Thursday Night Football, which is a moneymaker for the league. But let's hear Jon Gruden on Thursday Night Football, which is about to kick off in New England.
Let's start with Thursday Night Football, man. What a treat it is. No preparation, no time to recover, no chance. Get rid of these Thursday night games. Dump them. It's not fair to the players. It's not fair to the coaches. Who goes out and tries to perform at a high level with no preparation? Dump these games.
Where are you, Kelvin?
Man, I've been wanting these to be dumped. For up until maybe the last couple of years, most of the games were blowouts, or most of them were just. Remember, we were getting bad teams. It was Jags versus whoever. It was Jags and Panthers, and Jags the next team, and they were bad games, and they weren't great. And you start to read into what some of the players have acknowledged. And that is, and even Jon Gruden, he went a little further talking about why he doesn't like it. You're just getting a bad product. Football is brutal. It is a brutal sport. And if I just played on Sunday night or Sunday, and I had a brutal game, beaten, battered, now I got to travel across the country. We lose some couple of days of rest. We're trying to scramble and readjust our normal programming regimen. Now we're scrambling, trying to do this. You're going to get a bad product. If it's another team that didn't have to play Sunday or maybe they just were, more locked in, you're not getting the high quality football and the best version of it. You got to think about it. They're playing on a Thursday when normally they're playing another 3 days later, Rob, 3 whole and maybe 4 if it was a Monday night game. So you're not getting the best product, and it's just, and oftentimes we leave dissatisfied watching it. So I'm just not a fan. I like when we get towards a little bit later in the season, we start to get those Saturday games, right?
Yeah, once the college football season is over.
Yeah, I like some of those. Like, okay, I got some big-time games on the weekend. I'm locked in. Maybe you and the homies go watch it somewhere. Thursday night, I just don't feel like it. Now, I'm saying all this. When I looked up the numbers, the argument would be, well, through the halfway point of this season, Thursday Night Football is averaging approximately 14.95, so we'll just round it up to 15 million viewers, which is a 6% increase from the prior year. So, it's kind of hard to argue. People still want it. I just don't think they're getting the best quality, and I personally am just not a fan. We got Sunday night, Monday, and then, wash, rinse, repeat on the weekend. I think that's best.
I'm with you, and I'm with Jon Gruden. I can't believe I'm saying that.
I know, right?
You don't have to check my emails. But my point is this, that it is an awful short week. There were a lot of bad Thursday night games. The recovery, I just don't think it really is necessary. I get it. They want to make another day to make it marquee so that they can potentially get more money out of it. If it's a regular game mixed in with the other Sunday games, it's just a regional broadcast. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
So when you put it on here Thursday night, it becomes something that Prime wants to pay top dollar for, and that's why it's not going away. It's just not going to go away as long as someone's willing to spend money for it, and it's a shame. I don't think, but that's, again, I blame the players and the Players Association because they're the ones who signing off on this. They're the ones who players are getting beat up and having these issues, and they decided that they wanted to smoke weed and have less practices or whatever it was that was part of the deal that they got for giving into a Thursday night game where they could have said, can we get a week for our bodies to heal?
Listen,
can you give us a week?
I don't think we're far away from a Wednesday game. And I say that, and I'm kind of serious, because think about this. If I would have told you the amount of international games we would have had 5, 10, 15 years
ago. It's a money grab. They're making it fly all the way across the
They can fly to Brazil, fly to Dublin, fly over here.
They played on terrible fields that weren't even NFL standard.
Exactly, for the sake of money. And so when you start to look a little deeper into these Thursday night games, so you mentioned a great point there you just talked about. The fact that, they can't do Thursday and games because of course, Friday and Saturday, high school football, college football. There's back in the 60s.
There's an actual law for that. Yes. Because they were challenging that Black Friday game on Amazon, right?
Yeah, it's the Sports Broadcasting Act of 1961. It prohibits the NFL from broadcasting games on Fridays and Saturdays from mid-September to mid-December to protect to still have that high school football love and vibe.
And then because high school was Friday, college Saturday, and the NFL was Sunday.
100%. So you're right about that. So, and the other thing about it, listen, it's lucrative. It's money. This current deal they have right now with Amazon Prime, you're looking at it's $1 billion annual deal.
Right.
$1 billion.
But that's what I'm saying. Because of that, that's why it's not going to go anywhere, because they make too much money. They're not going to throw this game and to make it into a Sunday game, regular regional, where only a portion of the country gets to see it. Do you know there's a big difference?
And it's funny. Yes, there are people who are into their parlays and all. There are people who are into their fantasy. But I don't feel like people hit your boys up like, yo, you Thursday night. I hear that for Monday, clearly Sunday.
People got to work. They got stuff to do.
I feel like Thursday, like nobody's really like in the text chat, like, yo, Thursday night football is lit. Like I don't feel. Maybe I'm wrong, Rob.
And no one's. I don't think. Are you meeting somebody, your buddies at a sports bar Thursday night? Kids got to go to school the next day. Am I really getting away? I'm asking. I don't know. And going and hanging out on a Thursday night. I just think that's
feel
tough.
like most people. It's on. You know it. You'll turn to it. We're all sports fans. We love football. You'll turn to it. But I don't feel like it gets people. Like Sunday night gets you hype, right? It's your kind of best game. You're lit. Okay. Or your particular team on a Sunday. Oh, my team. We live on the West Coast, so it's 10 a.m. But maybe it's a 1 p.m., 4 p.m. start, whatever. Monday night is Monday night. I feel like just Thursday night is like, oh, it's on. Let me just turn it on. Like no excitement. There's no juice with Thursday night. Maybe we're wrong.
All right,
we're wrong.
877-99 on Fox, 877-996-6369. I might not agree with a lot of Jon Gruden's stuff, emails and that stuff, but I'm with him on this. I really believe that Thursday night is bad. Kelvin agrees. Maybe we're the old stick in the mud kind of guys.
Yeah, we could be.
And we're definitely want to hear from you and where you are on this. Let's hear from you, 877-99 on Fox. It is The Odd Couple, Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington, right here on Fox Sports Radio. And you know what you need to do.
What's that, Rob?
Stick and stay.
Because, oh, God, I'm standing in the studio for Aaron Judge in the U.S. of A.
Yeah, it is news, but I can't say it's breaking news because we all kind of saw this one coming for the last couple of weeks. The Dallas Mavericks have officially parted ways with embattled general manager Nico Harrison 9 months after he upended the franchise by trading away all-world point guard Luka Doncic for a package including Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis famously has only played 14 of 46 possible games since the trade. The team has started out there the second worst record in the Western Conference, and ownership couldn't take it anymore. So Nico Harrison is out in Dallas.
All right, and you know what? I get it. When you're down, losing 3-11 to start, right? People want blood. Fans aren't happy. I get all that. But I'm going to tell you this. You guys can say whatever you want. Have your party. Have your parade. Because Nico's gotten run out of Dallas. Do all that. Pump your chest. It's about time. This was the same general manager that led his team to the NBA Finals in 2024. Right? Not 9 years ago. I get it. He is being used as a scapegoat. He traded Luka Doncic not because he wanted to trade him. It's because ownership didn't want to pay him. Did you hear me? It wasn't because he wanted to trade him. It was because ownership didn't want to pay him. Those are the facts. Let me give you some other facts why this is a scapegoat move. It ain't like he's got his team together. The one that he put together, if he had that team together and they were 3-11, by all means. AD's hurt. Kyrie's hurt. Cooper Flag, unimpressive so far, out of position, not playing well. The number 1 overall pick, he's the be-all, end-all vanilla ice cream that we can't resist. No. None of it has worked out. But they aren't bad because they're healthy and they're all together and they just haven't played well. None of that is the case. And if you're going to do that, Jason Kidd should be on a rail on his way out as well. Oh, wait a minute. You can look at Jason Kidd and say, well, of course. Because the team's not healthy, so Jason Kidd doesn't have to go anywhere. Is that how it works? But the general manager who got you talent, you can say all you want. All you NBA fans, ask your team and your general managers, when was the last time they went to the NBA Finals? I'll wait, because it's been a long time. So I have an issue with the idea, if this was a team with Kyrie, with AD, with the overall number 1 pick, and he was lights out and all this other stuff was happening, they wouldn't be 3-11. And I get it. It's real simple. Sports has a short menu. Fans look at 3-11. They're not happy. You got to do something. You just gave Jason Kidd a new contract, didn't you? So, of course, Nico is going to be the fall guy.
Man, ain't nobody trying to hear nothing you talking about right now because none of this is new, Rob. We knew going into the trade that Anthony Davis was a liability because he was always injured, which works when you have a team like LeBron and some other pieces. You say, okay. But when he's going to be your focal point, tied in with your other focal point, Kyrie Irving, who's always injured, that was the problem. That's what I was yelling at you during those weeks of the trade.
Who traded him? Ownership or him?
Absolutely
who
ownership.
Made the trade?
Ownership.
Okay. That's what that. So I just want to get that on the table.
Well, I was going to go there.
You can react now.
He is absolutely the fall guy. He is absolutely the scapegoat.
He didn't trade Luka because he didn't want to pay him.
Trade Luka with. It's not like he's a middling guy that you didn't know was going to all of a sudden become a star. You didn't trade. Say it was Austin Reeves 3 years ago and then became a star. Oh, we didn't see that coming. You can't trade Luka Doncic without the sign-off of the ownership. And the ownership listened to him. They at least allegedly that he brought it up. He pitched it. They didn't want to sign him for all the max money because they believe he was injury prone and he wasn't going to get in shape. Well, that's also part of the problem, Rob, is that they're 3-11 and the Lakers are like the opposite of that. Words, but I remember the song. The Growing Pains. It's the odd couple, Rob Parker Kelvin Washington.
Pains?
This is Growing Pains, Alex.
Yes, it is.
The name of the family
right.
was what? The Seavers?
Yeah. Sharing advance to love. Rob Kelvin on A. TV theme song Thursday, obviously. We got college kids on the way. Marc Gunnels, sports media personality.
That's right.
We'll talk some college
Mark
kids.
is in the studio.
That's right. We'll talk some Big Ten college football with him and see what crazy takes he's got, see if he graduates or if he got to stick around in school. We'll do that in a little bit. For over 40 years, Tire Rack has been helping customers find the right tires for how, for what, and for where they drive. Ship fast and free, backed by free road hazard protection with convenient installation options like mobile tire installation. TireRack.com. It is the way tire buying should be. All right, Rob, we got some calls to talk about Jon Gruden, Thursday Night Football, 877-99 on Fox. Both of you and I are just like, I'll pass. I know it's here. I know it's here to stay. But just if it went away, I wouldn't lose any sleep, nor would you. What about you? 877-99 on Fox.
All right, Hans in Connecticut. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Hans?
Yeah, listen, I got to say that years ago I would agree with you, but I think that Thursday Night Football is the way to go, and Sunday night is way too slow because I'm all depressed on Sunday night. I can't stay up. I got to go to work on Monday. But
wait a minute, you don't have to work on Friday? I don't understand. Do you work on Fridays? What do you mean?
Listen. I work on Friday. But Thursday Night Football gets me to Friday after like 3 days of working hard. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And,
all right, Hans. All right.
Hans must be a Raiders fan. He said, "I'm depressed by Sunday Night Football."
Yes.
You a Raider fan?
No. I'm a Commander fan, so.
Okay.
Well, all right, y'all. Yeah, well, this season you're depressed.
All right,
y'all
appreciate it. Thank you, Hans. How about
beat
Randall?
my Lions last year.
Randall in Los Angeles. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up?
How you guys doing?
Doing great.
Good, Randall. I'll say for myself, I'll pass on Thursday Night Football, and I'm a Charger fan, but I just feel like, in my honest opinion, what probably could fix it would be after the bye week on Sundays, then you would go into the Thursday night game. So at least they'll have some rest in like 10 days or something like that.
Right, but it's willy-nilly.
Reverse.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's the reverse now. You played it Thursday, and you don't have to play for 9-10 days.
It's crazy. It really is. Thanks, Randall. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Justin in New Mexico. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Justin?
Fellas.
What up, what up?
Hey, you guys nailed it on the dot. Thursday Night Football is like a 10 o'clock baseball game. Ain't nobody got time for that, and it's boring. We can't do that. Hey, bro, and it's hurting the players, man. Get rid of it. It seemed to me like the owners are so money hungry. They want an extra game.
Yep.
But you're hurting the product. Don't take it like the NBA is right now, where these guys are going to be on load management. Stop it.
Thank you, my man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. He's right. Let's squeeze
And
one more in.
Yeah, go ahead.
Or Sean in Sacramento. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Sean?
Yo, my uncle from another mother. Cousin Kelvin, my brother's behind the board. Shout out to God's gift to you too, Miss Marcy Bolaños. But really quick on this topic, man. I was told to say that by Mr. Gomer and Oddbod, man. He's been on her since she appeared on the screen. But real quick, man.
Oh, God.
I got to give Unc his flowers. Me and Andrew from Chicago, we've been ripping on Unc all year long about this MVP vote. And Rob is never wrong. He's just early. So once again, flowers to the OG. 40 years in the game and still spitting facts.
I appreciate that.
You know I had to give it to you one time. Look, I'll give you a lot of crap, but I'll give you your flowers too. But on this topic, man, you're absolutely wrong. How dare you tell these players who decided to play on Thursday just to smoke a little weed and do less practice that they should give up a game? They're making millions and millions of dollars off these TV contracts. And what do you want to do, Rob? Take that food and money out their pockets and out their mouth. Let these men do what they want to do. This is America, Mr. Rob Parker.
Man, what in the – did you not realize we said just play on Sunday, Sean? Sean, nobody said they couldn't play. We just said they don't want to play on Thursday. I'm out here beaten, battered, and bruised up. Now I got to go run it back in a few days after my game. Man, cut it out. All right, thank you. Appreciate it. We got college kids, Marc Gunnels, in the building. We'll talk to him in just a little bit. Right now, Monty Bolaños.
Do you see Mookie Betts? He's sharp.
He looks really good.
He does. Kelvin, I don't know if you can see it. He's on the MLB Network live from Las Vegas, and he looks great.
Let me go look.
He's wearing like a blue-gray suede-looking suit with a nice bow tie. It's like a blue-gray. I'm into it.
Glasses on. Am I right?
Yeah, no, he looks
sharp.
good.
That
He
boy
looks good.
sharp.
He
What
looks
is
real
that,
good.
velvet? That boy's sharp.
Suede velvet, yeah.
Is that velvet? It's velvet.
Man, you know, because Mookie's one of those, Monty, you know, like, he doesn't necessarily, like, shave his head all the time. Like, he's not clean.
right.
He's just like, it's baseball or nothing.
Yeah.
That boy look clean tonight.
He looks like one of us a lot, is what, you know what I'm saying? And then right now he looks really clean. Speaking of looks, did you guys see what Aaron Judge was wearing? Because he looked like The Rock in that famous black long sleeve with the chain.
And he had the same haircut,
He
too.
had the
You're
same
right.
haircut. So now you can dress
Right.
up as Aaron Judge dressing up as The Rock. That
You're
is
right.
what you can dress up as. Aaron Judge has won his second consecutive AL MVP. He received 17 of the 31st place votes. This is Judge's third MVP. All rise. And of course, the Unicorn has also unanimously won the National League MVP award for a second consecutive season. That is Shohei Ohtani. He's only the second player ever to win 4 MVPs, and both MVPs had their dogs with them, so they are really just like us. Justin Fields is just like every other quarterback getting in the end zone. He got the Jets in the end zone first against the
I took
Patriots.
the Jets plus 12
Did
and a
you?
half.
Nice.
I
All
expect them
right.
to lose. I expect them to lose, but not
not
to
by
get,
12,
yeah,
by
'cause
13.
It's a division rival.
That is a lot. That is a lot. So the Jets have the early lead against the Patriots, 7-0, halfway through the first quarter. We'll check in on the NBA. One game going on right now. It's the Raptors and the Cavaliers, and Toronto is up 73-61, halfway through the third quarter. When it comes to men's college hoops, there was some top 10 action going on between Alabama and Purdue, and it looks like number 8 Alabama is up right now 59-57 with about 11 minutes to go in the game. When it comes to the NHL, the Maple Leafs have a 2-1 lead over the Kings late in the second quarter. Stars over the Canadiens 4-0 late in the second quarter. Ducks and Red Wings are tied at 1 apiece halfway through the second quarter. The Panthers up on the Capitals right now 2-1, also halfway through the second quarter. Back to you guys.
No doubt. Thank you, Monty.
Jess.
I'm over here Googling right now. Where can I get a velvet jacket like that, Mookie?
Right, you should.
Let's see.
You should.
I'm gonna send out a
In
few
that
text
color.
messages.
In
Yeah, I would.
that color.
Yeah, you know I like to style and profile every now and again.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
thank
yeah.
you, Monty. I couple Rob and Kelvin on the TV theme song Thursdays. Aches and pains where they can sneak up on you during the holiday hustle and bustle and leave. It can help you forget the pain and make some happy memories instead with just one pill. Aleve provides up to 12 hours of body pain relief so you can keep it moving. Use as directed. It's time now for College Kids.
It's time for the College Kids here on The Odd Couple. A look at this week's college football through the eyes of the young and inexperienced.
The rookie in the vet.
But they swear they know college ball.
Takes it into the end zone.
Yeah, right.
Fundamentals are going to show up.
Are their takes sophomoric or graduation worthy? Rob and Kelvin will decide. Bring them on.
All right, that's right. It is College Kids. This is the show where we take one of Rob Parker's many mentees, put them on the seat here, and they are going to give us, Marc Gunnels in this case, is going to give us 3 takes, and we are going to decide whether they are graduation worthy or sophomoric takes. So what you got for us first, Mark?
What's up, Mark? In studio, you good?
Yeah, man, it's good to be back.
Hey, let me tell you, and Kelvin, we both agree on this. You guys have done a great job on College Kids this year.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
For real. And one thing on television, can you look at that camera right there? Look straight. Don't look at me.
Oh, God.
Right there. You see that?
Yeah, I
You
see
good.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
good.
Well, and by the way,
Thank you.
Remember, we're on TV and radio.
Yeah,
That's right.
I forgot you guys are so fancy here.
Right.
I don't know if Mark looked more like Tim Hardaway Jr. or Jaylen Brown.
Hey, I get that all the time.
Do you really?
Yes.
What, you get Jaylen Brown?
I get Jaylen Brown a lot because he's more relevant now than Tim Hardaway. But I
Right.
used to get Tim Hardaway Jr. Yeah.
Yeah, I told you I can't. You look like if you
It's because I'm dark skinned with a beard. That's why.
That's what
the
it
only
is.
reason why.
I'm dark skinned with a beard, but I
You don't
look
got no
like
beard.
them.
I don't see no beard.
No disrespect. Hold on, let the light. It's too much light right
Yeah,
now. You see
I
the
ain't
beard.
got
I'm
no
growing it back.
All right. What you got, Mark?
All right, so I'm starting here with Iowa and USC this weekend. Big game in the Big Ten. We know the Big Three, Oregon, Indiana, and Ohio State, but this is an elimination game, essentially, for the playoffs. Iowa's number 21, USC's number 17. I love USC big in this game. I like them to cover. They're favored by 6.5. They're undefeated at home, and they won every single game in the Coliseum by double digits, including an 18-point win over the Michigan Wolverines.
This is sophomoric.
Back to school.
I'm sorry, Ian graduated from USC. He was one of my students. I'm sorry, Ian. And I'm
It's okay,
sorry,
Rob.
Mark. I'm just saying, here's like this is that big game, right? That they really need. Lincoln Riley doesn't win a lot of big games. And I get it. Yes, they have. I don't know. Is he going to be cheating this week? I just want to know. What is he doing? But I don't know. They should win. You got them winning by double digits like they blowed out Michigan. I'm not buying it. I'm going to say that this is sophomore.
You're graduating.
Now they always say congratulations.
I say you're graduating for this. I do think Iowa will be around, stick around, make a game of it for a while, but eventually, the numbers offensively for USC, man, they have been potent this year. You got to give it to them. Total offense, they're ranked second. Yards played at first, and I just think, to Rob's point, you do have a great point. I think Lincoln Riley finally kind of rights the ship and gets a big game.
He needs it big.
I agree with you. You had 2 years of Caleb and nothing to show for it. So, but I think they get this one done. So you graduate.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, next up, Mark has a take on TJ Lateef, the Nebraska quarterback. What you got, Mark?
Yeah, so he was originally the backup, obviously, behind Dylan Raiola, who's out for the season with a fibula injury. And it was UCLA, so I'm not going to go too crazy. But if you just watch that game, his legs made their offense look a lot more smoother than when Dylan's out there. And, Dylan hasn't been playing up to the hype. Obviously, he's the Patrick Mahomes clone, so he's already put an extra hype on himself.
Only in look, right? No,
but he was number one quarterback out of high school. It's not like he was just a regular guy that just looked like Patrick Mahomes. He was the number one player in high school.
Right.
And he's going to have to come back again next year, obviously, after this injury. But their last 3 games, if TJ Lateef still looks good, you might have an uncomfortable conversation there in Nebraska at quarterback.
For me, you are graduating, sir.
Now they always say congratulations.
Because I'm telling you what, the landscape of college football is different now. Gone are the days of this is my guy, I'm going to stick by him. Man, people are transferring, people are leaving, people are getting demoted. I'm going over here more of a bag. I get more opportunities there. So absolutely, competition's at an all-time high for any position, especially the quarterback. So you're graduating with that one.
I think it's sophomore.
Back to school. Back to school.
No, only thing is, and you brought it up, of where he came from, he wasn't like some guy who all of a sudden people said, oh, he's really good or whatever. This guy was heavily touted. He lost his gig because of an injury, not because he couldn't play or he didn't play well. So they're going to give him an opportunity, and especially also if TJ has a bad game or so, they'll be looking to move right back off him. I get it. He's playing well now. Bad game, they'll be like, where's our other guy? When does he get back? So I'm not buying it.
All right, and Mark's last take here has to do with the wide receiver factory up at Ohio State. What you got, Mark?
Yeah, so Jeremiah Smith, you guys know the name, obviously. I have a hot take. Maybe it's not even hot. We'll see what you guys think. I think he would be a better NFL player than JSN and Emeka, who have been killing it in the NFL this year, right? But look at it. As a freshman, neither one of those guys were even in the rotation at Ohio State. Last year as a freshman, Smith had 1,300 yards and 15 touchdowns. Right now he has 10 touchdowns and well on his way to another 1,000-yard season. And he's 6'4". Both those guys are 6 foot, 6'1". This guy's a baby Julio Jones.
You are graduating from college.
Now they always say congratulations.
The size is impressive. The numbers
Hold up.
are impressive. Alex, you don't have that, do you? Oh,
Hold up.
Every time I say something, he records it.
Yeah, we let you go. Today we've been pretty good, but that one was a little crazy. I can't lie.
I'm talking about he's 6'4". That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, and his numbers impressive in the freshman year. So it looks like the sky's the limit.
You're finally sticking around college another year, buddy.
Back to school. Back to
Now,
school.
here's the thing. You ultimately, the biggest conversation is even more than him, is to Ohio State. What the heck are they breeding over there? Them and LSU are competing for wide receiver factory. But I'm gonna go JSN. I think the speed. I think currently the way his offense is set up, I think he's gonna have a nice 3 to 5 year run and put up some numbers. And also, when you're talking about this too, I look at Marvin Harrison Jr. He looked a lot like Jeremiah Smith as well, and he's not having the greatest start to the career. Last couple, season and a half. So Just because you're the bigger guy doesn't necessarily translate.
He's just mad because I'm 6'4" and he's Kelvin's.
How tall is
Don't
Kelvin?
do me like that. Don't do me like that.
How tall
I'm
are
out
you?
here. I'm
5'8"
bigger
and a
than the
half?
street. See, no, don't rob G me. Okay.
How tall are you?
I'm almost 6. You know what I'm saying? I'm almost 6 out here. I got the right Nikes
What
on.
you
I'm
mean
6.
almost 6? You ain't no 6 foot
Do I got
tall.
some J's on? If I got J's on, I'm 6.
J's with heels on them. I'm just saying.
Now I got stilettos in these streets.
Unbelievable. Marc Gunnels. College
Great stuff,
kids,
Mark, as
my
always,
man.
man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
No doubt. Appreciate you, man. We'll do it again in a couple of weeks. We got Sierra next week. Always a fun time when we get to do the college kids. All right. So with that being said, we got, Shop Talk coming up next. We got Shop Talk. We'll see what Ryan's cooked up. It's the Odd Couple on the TV theme song Thursday, Fox Sports Radio.
Well, you know who else don't want to know right now?
Who that?
Green Bay Packers fans, because you guys mentioned a horrible performance last night. They lose the game 10-7.
I thought Aaron Rodgers was playing for him.
It was the Packers' third loss this season in which they've given up 16 or fewer points. Just to put that in context, the Jets are the only other team multiple losses this season giving up 16 or fewer points. The New York Metropolitans. In their 3 losses, the Packers have allowed just 39 total points and 780 total yards. That would make them the first team in NFL to have that happen to them since 1940. Okay, Rob Parker was 21 at that time.
Oh my!
That's how long ago it's been. He had just got his be able to drink. And
Was it
everybody's
bootlegging?
piling on the quarterback, Jordan Love. Now he's Jordan-like. Jordan, I don't know how I feel about it. And Rob, you think there's someone else to blame?
I do, and I think Matt LaFleur gets a pass for whatever reason. This team, despite look at all the wins he's had during the regular season, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's had a ton. What did he win? 13 3 times with Aaron Rodgers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't win a playoff game. The issues they move on. They got Jordan Love now. They give him the big money, and these things keep happening. I just think that there's something there. That's why I'm down on the whole Sean McVay tree, because Shanahan, like all these guys, right? They don't win. Sean, he won his one championship,
Right.
all right. But all the other guys that you have there, and I think Matt LaFleur. I know people were kind of talking about, is Jordan Love going to get him fired or whatever? I don't know if it's Jordan Love, but I think at some point, right, you got to win. That's all I'm saying. At some point, get there. And I don't think that when you look at like the ups and downs of this team, he's supposed to be what? An offensive genius.
Yeah.
Why are they going through this? Why are they losing games? They lost to you remember the offensive output against Carolina? You remember how bad?
Yeah.
Like that was awful. And then here you are at home and you just need 2 touchdowns to beat the Eagles. Really?
Yep.
That's a game you want back.
You want that.
You don't want that game back?
Right.
Later on in the year when you have to decipher like where our record, where we are, do we have home field or not, and you'll
That's
go
a
back
game
and
you're gonna be mad
remember,
at.
oh my God, how did Philadelphia came to our crib and scored 10 points and walked away with a win. So I'm not giving Jordan Love a pass that he doesn't have to play better, but I've heard all the boy genius and offensive genius and all that, and where is it? Is Jordan Love in the best situation? Because we've seen the good Jordan Love as well.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very inconsistent right now. And this team, for all the people, if you remember, now I picked them before the trade, before the season started. But a lot of people, remember after the first couple of weeks?
Oh, all in.
Everybody was in on the Packers. I don't think people are feeling that way.
No, and a part of it is Matt LaFleur. And I even have my notes that I was getting ready for the show. I put Matt LaFleur, offensive guru, and I put ... essentially saying, what's up with that, right? You got Jordan Love, who is more than capable. And, again, he's not Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is one of the greatest we've ever seen. He's not Brett Favre. I told you I think he could be a hybrid of the two, kind of taking some of the best of both. and eliminating some of the things you didn't like about the other two. But the issue I have with Matt LaFleur is, where's the running game? Where's the creativity with this type of offense, right? You got Jordan Love. I would like to see Jordan Love utilized more in the RPOs, in the bootlegs, and get him use his athleticism. Not saying he has to be a runner, but use his athleticism. So, to me, Matt LaFleur having the weapons, you got a bunch of – now, maybe the issue is they don't have the guy because they got a bunch of guys on the outside. They got a bunch of receivers, but they don't have a Devontae Adams. You see how Matthew Stafford loves to go to him. They don't have a Justin Jeffries. They don't have a Amon-Ra St. Brown. One of those guys where you say, that's the guy clearly. Maybe that's an issue, and they just got a bunch of C+, B- guys. But Matt LaFleur isn't running his offense as you want.
Game 76.
Yep. It's the Odd Couple. He's Rob. I'm Kelvin on the TV theme. So on Thursday, shout out to Mark Gunnels. College Kids, we just did it with him. Great stuff from him. Mark A. Gunnels. Go ahead and give him a follow. Greatly appreciate that. If you missed any of today's show, you can catch the podcast. Just search Odd Couple wherever you get your podcast. And then right after the show, Rob G normally does it. Ryan's going to take care of it today. We'll get it up there, posted. Rated 5 stars, subscribe, like. Oh, Ian. My bad. Yeah,
Come on, Kevin. Come on, Kevin.
Ian, I don't know why I keep saying Ryan, Ian. My bad, Evante. My bad, Evante.
Wow.
We got the Odd Couple Again podcast. Go check it out wherever you get your podcast. Search Odd Couple. You'll find it there. My bad, Evante. I'm slipping on that.
Hey, it's all good.
And Match Game was always like, Rob Parker is so lazy that he leaves his blank outside.
What you leave outside?
I'm just saying.
Your trash? What is it?
Yeah,
Your trash?
I mean, that was Match Game. You got to come up with
I don't know. Knowing you, we never know what it could be. Knowing you.
You know, my sneakers. No, we're good.
All right.
Emphasize the D.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, God.
It is time now for Shop Talk.
Ain't nobody
Thank
exempt in the
God.
barbershop. You know that. Ain't nobody exempt.
Oh,
you can
God.
talk about whoever and whatever,
God.
whenever you want to in the barbershop.
Now, it's Shop Talk.
Monty, do I say "Oh God" a lot?
Oh, you do,
say
brother.
it enough.
Absolutely. Oh, God.
Let me tell you,
Oh,
that
God.
Monty.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, sorry, Boobala. Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay. Making this difficult, Rob. This should just be our Shop Talk topic, honestly. But no, welcome to Shop Talk. This is the segment on The Odd Couple once a week where we talk anything not related to the world of sports.
Yes.
So I got this. It's still kind of tangentially related to sports here because it's a Cam Scattaboo clip is where it originated. But I think it was yesterday. Might have been the day before.
Ankle breaking off.
No. No, nothing like that. I think this is a sign that his rehab's going well. He was streaming the other night, and he was talking, and he asked his audience how they eat their tacos. Do you turn your taco when you turn in to take a bite, or do you turn your head to bite the taco? Essentially, do you let the taco dominate you, or do you dominate your taco?
Oh, God.
I don't like.
Is this a?
I love taco talk.
Is this?
Don't say it, Rob. I know where you're going. I just steer
Alex,
clear.
Caution, Alex. Caution, Alex.
Rob, caution.
What?
This is easy.
Oh man, Ian, did you know who you were dealing with here between those? What were you
I knew.
thinking, Ivante?
I just mimicked me having a taco, and I turned my head.
Great,
so I
Monty.
dominate the
Let me
taco?
check the
No,
YouTube.
you allow your taco to dominate you because
I
you're
allow,
you're adhering to the
I gotta go like
taco.
this.
Monty,
Or do you
one
meet
thing-
somewhere in the middle?
Monty, how big is your taco? You're using both hands.
Well, I'm just
Rob,
thinking,
caution.
a potato soft taco
Rob,
from Taco Bell.
caution.
Like this big, right? Rob, caution. So, yeah, I turned my head.
Oh, Rob.
I'm trying to keep this conversation normal here.
Good luck.
Okay? Okay?
Better chance making Aaron Judge not win.
Okay. All right, go ahead. Go ahead,
I
Alex.
ain't saying nothing. I'm
touching
keeping
that.
my
You
job.
go.
I ain't
What?
yeah.
You go, Rob. I'm not
Look,
touching
I'm gonna
that.
just say, okay. Let me. First of all, Rob don't eat Mexican food. No Bud Mexican for him. So there's that.
What? Is that a crime? I'm sorry.
What about
No.
a burrito?
No,
like
no.
any type
He
of burrito?
doesn't eat Mexican food, Monty.
No. I don't.
Blood Mexican?
I don't. Who says I don't eat Mexican food?
Look how, no, you just said it. Is that a crime? You just got emphatic about it.
No. I'm just not
Keep
big on
hope
Mexican
alive.
food. That's
Okay.
all.
Okay.
Rob, when the last time you had Mexican food? Exactly. I just went to my new taquito spot over here the last week. Listen, the answer is the reason why the taco, and I hate to say anything dominates your boy, but the taco dominates Ivante is because if you turn the taco, it's gonna spill everywhere. So you got to turn your head
yes
to attack the taco.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Shut up, Alex.
No.
So you got to turn your head to attack the taco.
So many drops this segment.
It's unbelievable.
Listen,
Alex, are you a head turner too?
I'm not touching this segment.
What? We're talking about tacos.
I'm sure we are.
This is just too easy for Alex. You got to give him a challenge.
I'm good. I'm not doing this one.
I turn my head
Put the
because I
camera
can't
off
have
me.
the taco spilling everywhere.
Just
All right,
Alex.
so I like chicken quesadillas. I don't have to do any head turning. I could just eat.
Rob.
You just have it straight.
Stop, dude.
I know. First, look at me trying to be professional. I don't even know the last time you. I don't even know. Put the camera on me.
Put the camera on, Kelvin.
Rob, I don't even know you probably couldn't even, or you were like, let me get a chicken quesadilla. Actually, let me get a chicken quesadilla.
All right,
Hold
you know
the
what's bad?
quesadilla.
I'm gonna
chicken.
I'm gonna pull a curtain back. I'm gonna be honest. Even when I go to Taco Bell, I'll go get a taco. And
You get
I'll
the nacho fries.
No, and I'll get a taco, but I'll say the only thing I want on it is the chicken and the cheese. I don't want anything else.
I don't think Taco Bell has chicken. Do they?
Yeah,
They do. Yeah,
The
they do.
taco.
Like cantina
But
chicken,
you know what I'm saying? But I don't want anything else that makes.
If I want a salad, I'll order it.
Do you even eat the shell?
No, I just eat.
What?
I eat inside the shell.
Okay.
That's it. This is where we wrap up
All
the
right.
show.
No, you know what?
I told you I'm not touching this one.
I mean,
This has been the odd couple.
Yes.
No.
And that's how we end a
going
25-year anniversary.
I know.
huh?
Is that it? This is the
You know, we
odd
got an
couple
NBA
game
topic
too,
coming
right?
up. I'm switching NBA topic coming up. Lakers get
I'm
smacked up
crying.
last night
I'm
by the
crying.
Thunder. Are they frauds or nah?
Oh, God.
Wake up, it's two pros and a cup of Joe, Fox Sports Radio. You ready? Yes.
I'm Colin Cowherd. This is The Herd.
You are listening to The Dan Patrick Show.
It's the odd couple. You know what time it is.
Let's get it. Fox Sports Radio. Bigger, bolder, and better than anyone in the game. Fox Sports Radio is the #1 sports audio network.
Diverse, fun, entertaining, and driven by the big sports topics of the day.
They had to bolster the offensive line, which they did.
You finally said something right. Congratulations.
That game was incredible. You are wrong.
You could take that trash somewhere else. Wham!
We have a very special connection with our audience, our listeners. People feel that friendship.
And I appreciate y'all so. I love it.
It's all for you. Thank you.
I'm your favorite fan.
Thank
I
you.
love you. You're very talented. You're the best.
Thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
Great show.
Thank you, Jim. You sound like Joe Pesci.
How am I funny to you?
I can't help but notice that the W-2s for the quarterback look a lot higher.
That's because we're worth it.
You gotta be kidding.
He never was an elite quarterback.
This team is unstoppable.
He made the right call.
You know that's right.
LeBron James is a legend.
No, he's not. He complains all the time.
You say Brady's the greatest quarterback of all time, but Eli Manning beat him twice. Wrong. Wrong.
For 25 years, Fox Sports Radio has dominated the sports audio landscape with the biggest talent and the best programming available.
We talk sports and we have fun doing it. We talk about life.
Sports radio is where you go after the games are over, and then the discussion begins.
If the Chiefs win,
Sorry, Patrick Mahomes here. What do you mean by if the Chiefs win?
It is live. It is unscripted. No other medium can touch that.
And that's what makes it special.
Yes.
Who wants some?
Bigger, bolder, better. We are Fox Sports Radio.
Yeah.
Week 11 of the NFL is officially underway as the Patriots are hosting the Jets, and New York got on the scoreboard first thanks to a Justin Fields rushing touchdown, and then the Patriots responded.
They will squat under center. He takes the snap. He pitches it near side for Henderson. He darts inside a defender. Spins inside the 4. Driving the pile with an assist. Touchdown, Patriots! He got a push from a pair of teammates. He's in for 6.
You just heard on the Patriots radio network, that was Travion Henderson. And you know what? He just scored again. So now New England has taken the lead. They are up right now 13-7. Still early in the second quarter, extra point pending. When it comes to college hoops, it's a close one between number 2 Purdue and number 8 Alabama. Purdue is up 82-77 with about 2 minutes to go. In baseball, Shohei Ohtani unanimously won the National League MVP award, and Aaron Judge has won the AL MVP. I'm Monty Bolaños.
I've been covering this league since 1987.
Can this sports writer and this sports fan share a radio show without driving each other crazy? Now, live from the Fox Sports Radio studios, here's Fox Sports Radio's Odd Couple, Rob Parker and Kelvin Washington.
Hour number 3 on a TV theme song Thursday. It is indeed the Odd Couple. Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington here on Fox Sports Radio. Aches and pains can sneak in during the holiday hustle and bustle. Aleve can help you forget the pain and make happy memories instead. With just one pill, Aleve provides up to 12 hours of body pain relief so you can keep moving. Use as directed. And with the iHeartRadio app, you can stream us wherever you happen to be. Catch all the Fox Sports Radio shows live 24/7 in the new and improved iHeartRadio app. Just search Fox Sports Radio on the app to stream us live all day, every day. And be sure to select Fox Sports Radio as one of your presets in the iHeartRadio app so it always pops up to the top of the screen. Don't forget, Kelvin, coming up in about 28 minutes, we got Teichert's Tower of Trivia. It's the reason you listen to the Odd Couple on Thursday.
That's right.
Thank you, LeBron. Also, last call. We'll get to that and much more. But first, I do want to take a little time out to say that today is officially Odd Couple Day. November 13th is, if anybody used to watch the old 70s sitcom, it's been on reruns for a long time. But in the open of that show, The Odd Couple, it always talks about this day, November 13th. Let's take a listen.
Deep down, he knew she was right, but he also knew that someday he would return to her. With nowhere else to go, he appeared at the home of his friend, Oscar Madison. Several years earlier, Madison's wife had thrown him out, requesting that he never return. Can two divorced men share an apartment without driving each other crazy?
I love that. Do-do-do-do-do-do. And I did today, as you know, sent out a social media post about Jack Klugman and Tony Randall, who played those parts, Oscar Madison and Felix Unger, on the ABC show The Odd Couple. And I also mentioned the radio shows that have been a part of my life and the whole Odd Couple thing, from watching that TV show to having the very first Odd Couple show on WDFN in Detroit with Mike Stone, and you worked at DFN as well.
Worked with Stoney, yeah.
And you worked with Stoney. And then, of course, 6 years with Chris Broussard on The Odd Couple here on Fox Sports Radio. And now we're into year number 2 with Kelvin Washington. And I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody who's a part of this, the staff, the crew that makes this a fun. We talk about it all the time, Kelvin. Fun and informative. That's what we want this radio show to be. And thank you. I wanted to say thank you on The Odd Couple Day.
Oh, man, thank you. Listen, I told you before, man, you know, I'm appreciative of you welcoming me in, Rob G, Alex, the whole crew, obviously the bosses, Don and Scott. It's been a great ride. You and Chris were my guys before I even ever thought about getting on this show. You guys were my guys, did great work there. So shout out to Brew. And the odd for me is, I know the guys, even Stoney. I was young in my career, just a lowly, promotion assistant. So he didn't really know me, but, I used to work with him. And it's just to be working with somebody that I saw the time in Detroit or read or heard. And then, like I said, to know the guys you work with, to know Stoney, to be considered Chris a friend. And, it's It's been a great ride, and now working with you, so it's been dope, man. And so shout out to the Odd Couple.
No doubt.
And by the way, when he was playing that, I thought your phone was ringing. I didn't know if it was
there you go.
the theme song or your phone was ringing.
So I would have the Odd Couple as a theme, as my ringtone. It's kind of crazy.
Oh yeah, that's so you. Oh, by the way, real quick, the Eddie Murphy doc. You are Eddie Murphy. There's a part where he talks about his youth. He's like, growing up. And my brothers, they were always outside. They were a little older, so they were always outside, blah, blah. He was like, I was a TV kid, man. He was like, I would watch the TV. I would bring it by the dinner table, and I would put a blanket over the table, and I would be like my own little tent, and I just knew everything. I knew the words. I knew the characters. I was like, Rob, it's you.
That sounds
Rob,
like
Eddie Murphy.
Growing up in New York during that time. And you ask anybody in New York, you grew up in New York during that time. You watched The Odd Couple. He used to come on 4 times a day on Channel 11, an independent station. And the same thing, The Honeymooners, Star Trek. We all grew up with that stuff. And Eddie Murphy was just like everybody else. But all right, let's do it. Appreciate that Odd Couple Day. November 13th is that day. Last night, Kelvin, I get it. OKC has been beating up on everybody. So this is not like we got breaking news. But I do believe that there was a feeling like the Lakers have gotten off to such a great start that there was this idea like that was a barometer or a test to see where they were. You know what I mean?
Right.
And instead, it was a disaster. It was disappointing. I'm sure LeBron thought to himself, yeah, y'all do need me. Y'all try to make it like the team is better without me. It just was one of those things, and I think people wanted to see what happens if the Lakers beat OKC. You know what I mean? If the Lakers were able to somehow beat them or play really well, or you feel good about going in, and instead they wind up getting drubbed in that game. What did you take away, Kelvin, from last night's game? Am I right? People were looking at it as a measuring stick.
I absolutely. You're excited about the Lakers, who were 8-3 going into that game, I believe it was. Austin Reeves averaging 28 a game. You got Luka putting up
going crazy, right?
You're like, all right, and what is the phrase everybody's saying around LA right now? Just fans, maybe Laker fans around the world. We doing this without LeBron. So
that's what everybody
everybody's excited about it. Then there's this thing. You know how I was saying about the Oklahoma City last year, and then going into this year as well. They're a buzzsaw. And me and Brandon, who works with us, he's always in the back doing great stuff, always tell him, the Lakers style of playing, the one-man kind of let me get it going, do all this, against a team with a bunch of dudes who play their minutes. I know I'm only getting 15 minutes, but I'm going to give you the best 15 minutes ever. I know I'm only getting 20 minutes. I know I'm only in to play defense. I know I'm only in to hit spot up threes. They all know their roles. They're all ready to compete. They're all hungry, and they have a system. And then they got a guy who's just going to put up 33 a game, 50-plus percentage every night, and they all play great defense. They went up against the best team in the NBA by a nice margin. Denver's right there and want to compete. That's really about it. There's a couple of teams that have been surprising, some upstarts here or there, but, man, the Thunder have separated themselves. And obviously with Halliburton going down, Indiana, they're just a shell of themselves. And I just thought, I don't read too much into that as much as, to me, it was the Thunder. I expect – maybe not 30-something boy.
Nah, see, that I get it. No one's saying, like, had they beaten them, they're going to go to the finals or whatever. But it was a test. You know what I mean? Just to see.
It was. And but I guess you know what it is?
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
I already knew the answer to that test.
Okay, so you knew.
And I told you last season I said the Thunder going to repeat again. Like, they're just.
I'm not there yet. I still like Denver. I'm just saying.
I'm not mad at Denver because Jokic is that special. And again, they
just
play
had
a
almost
great
60 points.
Right? No, he got to relax. He making this look way too easy. Basketball is not supposed to look this easy, man. But I just think the Lakers, again, you know Luka, what he is. But I'm glad we brought up Denver. Real quick, you brought up Denver. The Thunder threw a bunch of different guys. And, yeah, they were rough on Jokic. He could have got a few extra calls. That's what they did last night to Luka. All right, Luka, we know what you've been doing, 40 a night. You going to have to earn this tonight. And they threw different guys, different sets, different defenses. And Luka was out there a little befuddled. And you can just see the Thunder are locked in. Thank you. You know what I mean? So,
but if you're a Laker fan now, like people were feeling good. You mentioned it. Oh, we doing this without LeBron. We don't want LeBron back here to mess up what we got going. Now, is there a view of, yeah, we do need LeBron? You know what I mean? Like after that, because it wasn't like they lost a close game, they played great, and you feel good leaving. You're like, God, we got demolished. Well, LeBron, I know felt good. I'm not saying that he wants his team to lose, but
he felt wanted again. Like,
you know what I mean? Y'all need me. What?
So let me go check his Instagram, Rob. Let me see if he put out something like, he be getting his AJ Brown on. I thought I wasn't needed. He would say something, or that's too obvious. It would be something more like
Wash King.
It would just be That's all it would be. You'd be like, oh, he must be feeling like he's needed again. No, I think the Lakers know they need speed, they need athleticism, and I think JJ. It was a call for JJ Redick, more specifically Rob Pelinka, to say we're good. We're going to beat 70% of the teams most of the time, but that upper echelon, that championship contending team, we're not there. And Rob Pelinka is going to have to keep his phone on, and and be ready to make some moves or something. And Austin Reeves, I know they don't want to get rid of him. That's your biggest trading piece because you ain't really got much else unless some crazy deal happened with LeBron, which we don't expect.
Yeah, I just think if you're a Laker fan, you don't feel as good, and I get it. It's only one game. You weren't going to win the championship last night. But I wonder, do you need LeBron back? Did it take some of that wind out of your sail for their start? Do you still feel as good if you're a Laker fan out there as you did before, or now is it different a little bit? And you look and say, wow, how far are we? Because you remember last year, people were talking big smack when they were, when Luka and LeBron went into the playoffs. Oh God, who's better than those? Who's better than those two guys? Oh God.
Oh God. That's how everybody felt. That's how Laker fans watching that game. Like, oh God, watching that game.
Oh God. Unbelievable.
No, I think
you know what I'm saying. Like
if you're a Laker fan, I think you went to bed and you said, okay, we're good. We ain't great.
Right.
That's great. And we got some room to improve. And like I said, Rob Pelinka, you better be on that phone texting and shooting some emails and some texts and some DMs like, hey, just what would it take to get this person? What would it take to get that person? Oh, y'all don't like Ja. Something. Because, again, if the goal is not to just get to the second round, if the goal is to win, the Lakers still got some work to do because Denver is ahead of them by far. I still think the Rockets are ahead of them, and obviously OKC is just, they're a bust. They're doing this without Jalen Williams, their second best player. He hasn't even played yet. That's what's scary about this team. An all-star hadn't even played yet. And after the game last night, he goes, they're interviewing SGA, and as SGA said thank you, and he walks away, J-Dub goes, by the way, don't worry, I'm still playing basketball. Like, I ain't even came out yet. Like, I ain't even played it. That's what makes him even scarier, Rob.
It is crazy when you think about it, that they're not at full strength and they're still winning like crazy. But where are you, 877-99 on Fox, on the Lakers? If you're a Laker fan or you support the Lakers, follow the Lakers, did yesterday take some of the bloom off of your Laker rose? Do you feel a little dejected, like we're not as close as I thought we were? Are you saying you need LeBron back? What was your takeaway from the debacle last night? 877-99 on Fox. It is The Odd Couple. Rob Parker, Kelvin Washington, right here on Fox Sports Radio on a TV theme song Thursday. Stick and stay.
Especially if you eat Mexican food like Rob Parker in the US of A.
Williams had another comeback win, his fourth of the season, his fifth since the end of last season, both the most in the NFL.
7-3 in his last 10 games.
Yeah. 7-3. He's looking really, really good. Now, his passing numbers, 20 of 36, 220 touchdown, not great, but his receivers were credited with 6 drops. So take that into account.
In the middle of the game, there was one throw he threw in the end zone. Did you see that one? Rob G.
Zacchaeus just right off his hands.
Yeah. Like I'm not. It would have been a great catch, yeah. But was it catchable for an NFL wide receiver?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But where he really showed out and where he really made his money was in the fourth quarter, especially with his legs. 52 yards on the ground in the fourth quarter, including the game-winning touchdown run. After the game, had his head coach Ben Johnson speaking glowingly of his quarterback.
He looks like a Houdini back there in the backfield because, like I said, that's a really good pass rushing front that they've given a lot of teams fits. I think Burns is leading the NFL in sacks, and so there are times where he's trying to escape and making some things happen. He had a couple throws down the field, but like you said, over 50 yards again rushing for the second week in a row. And I thought in the fourth quarter there, we really needed that as a shot in the arm to end up winning that ball game. So credit to him.
No doubt about it. One of his teammates yelled greatness in the background, which was cool. You know what I mean? He got the game ball, and he just put his head down and worked. He's not listening to all the noise. And there's just an and I've said it before, and I'll say it again. A lot of people don't like him because he's a different cat.
That's all.
And you notice in football, they want you to be the same. They want you to be a robot.
Yeah.
They want you to live and breathe football. Nothing else matters. They don't want you to paint your nails.
Yeah.
They don't want you to cry to your mom. All that. It should be about, can you play?
Yeah.
Like nothing else. I just don't understand. You know, like you can talk about the Bears haven't had a quarterback since Sid Luckman, okay? Like they've had a quarterback forever and a day.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you want to just sit here and keep well, you know, Cam Newton was spouting today, oh, you shouldn't be down. Well, which one is it? When Aaron Rodgers and then Green Bay didn't have a lot of comeback victories because he was always ahead, they used that as he can't come back.
Mm-hmm.
Then Tom Brady had a lot of comeback. They used that as a positive. Oh, look, Tom Brady, man, when push comes to shove, he always bails out the team.
Right.
Which one is it? Caleb doesn't throw interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
And if you force him, he stayed. And I watched. He was in the pocket.
Yeah.
And when he had to get out of the pocket, he got out of the pocket and made big plays. I think he's developing nicely. I'm not saying he's the next coming of anybody. I just think that he's progressing nicely. What don't you like from the stuff that you see?
Well, Rob, he's a victim of expectations, right? I mean, people were saying he was going to be the best draft prospect at the quarterback position since whoever the last great was, right? That's what
since the Louisiana Purchase was an escrow.
Right. So he's fallen victim to that. But also he's fallen victim to the thing that you just said, and I think you hit it on the head, is people don't like him. They think he's different. He isn't the quarterback from your grandfather's day when, you know, he got the bloody face and he got the picture of his elbow all scraped up and he's gritty and he's the guy that can go win you a game that way. He's not that guy. He's a guy that, like you said, he's progressed, I think, at a pace that people thought is a little bit slow for their taste. And that's fine. But when your head coach, who openly criticized you at the beginning of the year, has changed his tenor on you and said, no, he's progressing at a really nice rate right now, and we like what he's doing. And now the teammates are speaking openly about him as well.
Yes.
Now, you know he's won over the locker room, and he has the goods to get it done.
I don't know. You know this, Kerry. You got games you're about to lose.
Yeah.
And this dude is coming up with big throws and winning games.
Yeah.
Winning.
Yeah.
I say it all the time. Sports has a short menu, wins and losses, nothing else. Kerry, you don't leave the locker room during your Jets days or Cardinals days and go, well, good thing we only lost by 5. Nobody, because I hear people say that. Well, they're getting better. Yeah, they only lost by 5. No.
227 on a TV theme song Thursdays. Your boy, Rob Parker Kelvin Washington.
Here we go. No
place
like
home. You're never alone.
You know where to finish. You know that.
Here we go, Rob.
Cause there ain't no place like.
And believe it.
Ain't no.
Better believe it.
Ain't no place like.
There's no place. Boo doo doo boo doo doo boo.
I mean, no place, child.
Boom.
Come on,
Man.
227.
Yeah,
Marla Gibbs, love that. Love
Man,
that theme song.
That's right. Shout out to the legendary Marla Gibbs and Regina King becomes a star from that as well.
Who was that?
That's me doing you.
Unbelievable.
Oh, goodness. All right. Be sure to check out the brand new YouTube channel. We are simulcasting on it right now. As a matter of fact, Ivante, at some point, you might have to read a few of the comments if they're on-air eligible. Man, so search the Odd Couple FSR. Like, subscribe, share, thumbs up, all that good stuff, man. We appreciate it, as always. Teichert's Tower of Trivia on the way. Last call coming up towards the end of the hour as well. Lakers, are they frauds? Just a bad night? You still believe in them? 877-99 on Fox. Who we got?
Orlando in El Paso. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Orlando?
Hey, Rob, from one Laker hater to another.
Uh-oh.
You guys are frauds. Okay.
Is that me? Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, that's you, Rob. Listen, they're frauds. You can tell right away. They don't play defense really well. And I think when LeBron comes in, he's going to throw the defensive rotation off, and the points against them are going to skyrocket. You just watch. And, just to sum it up, LeBron's weird, because, he didn't have a father, and growing up, he's so grateful with that. Because if he did have a father, he'd just be Bronny James. Thanks, guys.
My God.
I was nervous. He brought up
I know.
Yeah, I didn't know where we were going. He brought up Pops. I'm like, oh, boy. Hold up. Where this is going. Who next?
That's it. 877-99 on Fox. Yeah, if anybody else wants to jump in, please do that.
I think, like I said, man, I think listen, I think if you're JJ Redick or you're, the whole squad, I think you got a great eighth of the way season, through the season awakening of, oh, we're good. Luka is always going to put up numbers, and and Austin Reeves is having a really good season. We're good, but where are levels to this? And OKC is the litmus test of it all because clearly reigning champs, but also they look like they could be repeating. And we know there's a few other teams. So I think the Lakers they're fine. They just have to, if they're really trying to contend, or is this just a Luka get in shape, ball out MVP year? Let's figure out what we do next when LeBron is gone year. I think they got some figuring out to do. Because if this is a championship year, then they know now. That was a great wake-up call that they got some work to do.
Oh, yeah. No. That's going to be – I think people were more surprised about the great start that they were off to. Am I right?
I agree.
Like, oh, wow, look how good they are and this and that. And then I think people did want to just see, is this a mirage or is there something here? You know what I mean? Like, wow, if they would have been able to compete or play great or do something, it just would have been a little something there. And I think that
I agree.
That's all.
You can lose, but they ain't got to lose like that.
Exactly. like they could have lost, and you would have been like, oh wow, they held it through. They
lost late in the fourth. Okay, all right, you were right there. They got smacked early. Yeah, they got beat down. It's gonna be interesting though, Rob. Like I said, integrating LeBron. He's never had to do that, right? He's just, I'm LeBron. And now, for the first time, people are going to be watching to see, does he mess up flow? Does he mess up chemistry? Does he mess up a good thing? Hey, they're having a good season right now. I believe it's 8-4, and, guys are kind of vibing, and you're getting good minutes out of this player, I think it's going to be, it's a very foreign territory for LeBron, where I walk on the court, and immediately people are kind of like, all right, don't mess this up. It's usually the opposite. Woo, thank God you're back. Woo, we needed you. And now it's, all right, we kind of doing all right. We kind of got something going. Don't ruin it. I think he'll be able to kind of fit in specifically offensively. I think he'll be fine, but I think the big thing will be, can he buy in defensively of just, I'm going to be the back line of that defense, right? Gone are the days where teams had traditional 4s and 5s. He can be the big now. He can be the guy who calls out the defense from the back and just say, hey, we're doing this, we're doing that for spurts. If he can buy in like that, buy in is Luka's team, he'll be a great asset. But if he comes in, I got to bring the ball, the other team scores, I got to be the one under, getting the ball on the inbound, slowing everything up, slowing up the pace. I think that'll be something they're gonna have. They're gonna bump heads. It's gonna bump heads because this is Luka's team. Period.
Yeah, but
this
you got
is other guys' great contributions, Austin Reeves and Rui.
Yeah, but this is the thing. LeBron's not going to. I know people saying, "Oh yeah, well it's Luka's team." Do you really believe LeBron's just going to fall back and be like, "Oh yeah"? I just don't. I don't see that happening. I understand it. I know the future is about Luka, but if he's out there and playing, there's no way. There's no way that he's going to take a backseat. I just don't believe it. I'd have to see that to believe it.
I don't think it's I hear you, and there's been 20-something years of justification for your point, but I do think there's an element of him that it's the trust factor. Like, okay, I trust Luka. I trust Austin Reeves. Not that I'm gonna take a backseat and not contribute. More so, here you do the bulk of the ball carrying. You do the bulk of the getting us in our offense. And I think for the first time he'll be able to say, because when else the only other person he really was able to do that with at times was Kyrie. And a lot of the benefit with Kyrie was because Kyrie just took the ball. Like Kyrie wasn't, for him to have been so young, Kyrie didn't need your permission. Kyrie was like, give me that ball. I'm about to go do me. And it worked well because he wasn't scared of LeBron or like, oh, I guess I got to. He didn't always have to defer. It was like, yo, I know I can cook. Let me get that rock.
Right.
And so I think Luka, obviously we know he can cook. I think there's a part of LeBron's kind of like, what I'm going to do, that's Luka. It's the first time I actually look at somebody and I go, yeah, he is that guy. You know what I mean? And especially at this point in my career. So I think he'll be okay with that. I just think he has to find his role, cutting, posting up for the first time more often. Might just be a spot-up three-point shooter some games. Not singularly or only, but just, that might be the rhythm of the game for that night. So if he can adapt to that and buy in on that, that's a great asset, Rob. You'll bring it in, still a top 20, 15, 20 player.
But he's an all-time great, though. I can't really see him going, oh, yeah, or giving it up like that where you just be like, okay, yeah, Luka's better, he's younger or whatever. I'll just be the also-ran. I'll be the sidekick. I don't, Kelvin. I don't. I'm not saying he's coming in and thinking he's the number one option, or he's not. Or he's not. I'm not saying that he's coming in and I'm the option. Give me the rock. I'll get the last shot of the game or anything like that. I just don't think it's going to be as easy of a transition as people make it out to be. Like, oh yeah, they got off to an 8-3 start. I'm just going to step to the side. I don't see that.
No, it's going to be, listen, it's foreign territory, Rob, right? He's used to sucking all the oxygen out of the room. Like, I'm the man. I'm here. Savior's back, if you will. And a lot of fans, like I said, for the first time, they're going to be like, all right, bro. we was kind of liking what we had going on. So it is going to be a very foreign situation for him where people are watching him every play, not just to see how great or dominant he is, more so don't mess this up. And he's never had that experience before.
Right.
All right, we got Teichert's Tower of Trivia on the way. Right now, it is Monty Bolaños, so she's going to get you set on what's trending.
Guys, OKC is just that good. When you put a team against them, you can just see they're just that good, and it's annoying. So, but it's early in the season, and teams are going to adjust. But OKC is just that damn good. All right, let's check in.
They don't even have Jalen Williams yet.
They don't. I know, and I don't know what the Lakers are going to do once LeBron comes back. If he's going to just seamlessly walk back onto the court like that, but we'll see. The point is, OKC is really good, and there's a good chance they repeat. We'll start with the NFL, guys. Now that Week 11 is officially underway, the Patriots have a 14-7 lead very late in the second quarter, down to the final seconds here. Drake May is 14 of 16 for 140 yards in the air, but it's Travion Henderson Henderson, who has put New England in the end zone twice. He's got 12 carries, 39 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Justin Fields has a rushing touchdown. In fact, New York did that on their opening drive. They have not gone in the end zone since, but they are headed to halftime. When it comes to men's college hoops, number 2 Purdue survived against number 8 Alabama. 87-80 was the final score. In the NBA, 3 games going on, and one just finished, but the Raptors beat the Cavaliers officially 126-113 late in the first quarter. The Suns have a 24-21 lead over the Pacers, and also late in the first quarter, the Hawks are topping the Jazz 21-13. When it comes to baseball, yes, the MVP awards came out. Shohei Ohtani unanimously won the National League MVP for a second consecutive season. He's only the second player ever to win 4 MVPs, and Aaron Judge has won the AL MVP for a second consecutive season. This is his 3rd MVP. Other baseball news, ownership from the San Diego Padres released a statement today saying that they're looking at the possibility of selling the franchise. When it comes to hockey, a lot of games going on. Kings and Maple Leafs tied at 3 with about 13 seconds to go in the 3rd period. Red Wings over the Ducks right now 5-3 with about 8 minutes left, and the Panthers have a 5-3 lead over the Capitals at home with about 6 minutes to go, while the Stars shut out the Canadiens 7-0. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Monty.
All right, Monty, appreciate it. As always, have a wonderful night. It is the Odd Couple. Rob and Kelvin on A TV Thinks on Thursday. Getting a new job, well, it can be so much easier with Express Employment Professionals. With Express, you'll have a local connection to the job market. Get started at expresspros.com to find a location near you. That's www.expresspros.com. It is time now for Teichert's Tower of Trivia.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, vegans and meat eaters, kale chip lovers, ruffle chip lovers, it's time.
This game is so easy.
For Teichert's Tower of Trivia.
All right, that's right. It is Teichert's Tower of Trivia. You guys know the rules. Pretty straightforward game here. Just going to read a sentence here from around the world of sports, and there's going to be a blank involved, and you guys are going to have to fill that blank, but give Alex here, who's our resident non-sports fan, hints as to what that blank might be, and you can only use one word to do it. It has to be in English. Are we clear?
Has to be in English.
All right, it has to be in English. That's right. Was that for me? You know I'm bilingual.
Yep. We know you're
Hola, me llamo Taco.
Don't you get to that lingo.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah. You ain't buy food. We know you don't like no food, but
what?
Certain food.
I just called the meat container the shell.
Okay, listen.
We're already going off the rails
Alex,
here.
caution.
Yes. Oh, sorry.
Caution.
Sorry.
All good. We're good, man. Come on, let's finish strong tonight.
All right, here's the first one. So, in 2014, the American League...
Who's first? I'm first?
Yeah, we'll start with you, Rob.
Start with the guy with the distinguished beard. Thank you.
All right. In 2014, the American League MVP was won by Mike Blank of the Los Angeles Angels. Rob?
Which MVP did you say?
The American League MVP was won by Mike Blank.
Right, but what year? I know, but what year did he say is what I...
In 2014.
Oh, you said 2024, didn't you?
Did I?
No.
Oh,
It don't matter. Stay focused.
Oh, God.
I just want to make sure.
Alex don't know the year.
No. I thought you said something, so I was like, what? What year are you talking about? All right, here we go. Yeah, I do. I always eat inside the show. All right, here we go. Alex, how are you?
Rob, I'm doing sensational.
Man, Alex, your hair is glistening. I don't
Thank you
even
so
know.
much.
I have to put on sunglasses just to look at you.
Oh, my gosh.
My God.
Too
All right,
much
here we
potato
go.
oil?
Maller.
All right,
Too much
whatever.
coconut and banana oil? Probably.
Yes.
My hair's really long.
It is. You look like Hercules to me.
Stop it, Rob. That's how you get on my good side.
All right, here we go. Alex, you ready?
I'm ready. Where's Kevin?
Rainbow. I was waving at Elijah.
Oh, hi, Elijah.
Rainbow.
Oh, boy, this is crazy. Rob G ain't here. You off the hinges.
Rainbow? There's so many
Alex is
things this
trying
could be.
really hard. He's trying really hard.
trying to be
I know.
PC, too.
I don't know. I'm just...
5.
Be
4,
quiet, Kelvin.
3.
Oh, I think I know the player.
Here we go.
It's a rainbow trout,
There
Alex.
we go. Yes.
Yeah. Rob, so
Rainbow
I'm not
trout.
a hater. That was a good clue. Like,
I didn't know what else to come
it's
up with
very
for trout.
difficult.
Huh.
If you say fish,
I was banking
if
on
you say
yeah.
fish, you might pick a
bunch.
particular fish.
Tilapia.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Tilapia. That's your
Hoping
first
you would
tilapia.
say,
That's just what I
with
would
your
say.
guess, I was hoping if he got
I
it
mean,
wrong,
stand
then
in
I
the
would
face.
double up with fish. Then I would have doubled up
If
with
I
fish.
would've
That
been
was
fish,
yeah.
yeah.
Mahi.
No, I would have said tilapia.
What about the Hawaiian national fish? Unu unu nupu nupu akua'a.
Okay,
Wow.
I'm just flexing. I'm
He's,
sorry.
he's making things
Thank
up.
All right,
I'm
next
not.
up.
And
Who
then,
next?
what do you have to wash that fish down with?
Sake.
Okay.
Rob, caution.
I know. You already know. I'm just.
All right.
This
From
is
2001 to 2004, the same player won National League MVP in 4 straight years. That player was Barry Blank of the San Francisco Giants. Kelvin?
Alex, my
Hey, yo.
G, what up, bruh?
What's
My
up, K-Dot?
CMOS brother, and what it do?
You haven't took
the
CMOS
streets
in
wanted
weeks.
to tell you for a wonderful playlist of Worship Wednesday. That's just
Oh!
wanted to tell you that. Yeah, so,
I'm making another one, by the way.
no
Yeah,
doubt.
Alex is giving them out for Christmas presents.
Okay.
All right, Alex, here
He's
we
the
go.
man.
Did you hear the question?
Yes.
Okay. Bell.
Talk about a terrible clue. I'm sorry.
He's
did
about
I
to
say
get
that
it.
out loud?
Are you still
did.
referencing like worship stuff? Baal? You know, like I'm a little confused now. Yeah.
Bell. You got it.
Would you stop coaching them? You just said it. Be quiet.
Baal.
I believe in
Give
my
me the name
guy.
again.
Don't
What was
get
the
mad.
first one?
No,
Ian?
that's it.
Barry.
Bail. Oh, you see them always. They're 24 hours bonds. Bail bonds.
Let's go!
That is correct.
That makes sense.
I'm sick.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh.
Ah,
All right,
yeah.
Rob.
Oh, God.
All right. That's my
Next
favorite
up.
one.
Jonathan Taylor has been playing amazing this year, but some people are hesitant to put him in MVP talks.
What?
As no running back has won the award since 2013 when
Wow.
Adrian Peterson won it for the Minnesota blank.
It's a lot of names.
That is.
All right, be focused, right?
Okay. Yes.
What was the last 2 words you said before?
That's better
blank?
than the names.
The Minnesota blank.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. here we
Football. Minnesota. Scott Shapiro.
go. All right. Here we go.
Am I
There we
making
go.
sense?
Barbarians.
Oh, you're referencing like a counterpart like Barbarians and Vikings?
Yeah! That was the best I could come up with. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's
Barbarians.
That wasn't bad.
I like
Not
that one.
Not bad. Hi, Scott.
Yes, I know. Scott's always at the Vikings game.
Isn't he?
He sure is. I don't know if he
want
actually
Scott's
live
life.
here.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know
right.
if he actually live here.
He's either there or in Latin America or Italy. Like, he's living
Somewhere.
a good life.
Yeah.
I should have specified at the beginning of the round here that this is all MVPs. That's the addition of today.
Oh, okay.
I was wondering
Teichert's
about
Tower.
the football.
Why so many
getting mixed in.
Yeah. Next up, from 1999 to 2001, the NFL MVP award was won by Kurt Warner, Marshall Faulk, and Kurt Warner again. That made 3 straight years of the winner playing for the same team, the St. Louis Blanks.
It's a lot of names.
The
That is
St.
a lot of
Louis
names. I ain't gonna lie.
Blanks.
Here we go. Alex, you ready?
I'm ready. Hi again, Scott.
All right.
He texted me, so I said hi.
Here we go.
I'm
My
ready.
daughters love you, by the way. My daughters
they?
love you. I just thought I thought, yeah, they love you. You know that.
That's gonna
I'm
be
still waiting for
hard.
Chuck E. Cheese.
That's right. Here we go. Horns. Horns.
Horns?
Yes, horns.
Terrible clue.
Is that
You
like
about to
the Texas Longhorns, you know, they have for college, right? Yeah, I'm just trying to show my sports knowledge for a second.
at that.
Look at you. Look at you.
Give me the last thing before the blank again, Ian.
St. Louis Blank.
Horns? There's only one team with horns, and that's the Rams, right?
Wow.
Let's go! Rob, stop hating on my clues.
What's up,
I'm
Rob?
like
Clue. That was a
Alex Trebek, R.I.P. the great out here in these streets.
All right, next up, from 1984 to 1986, the same player for the Boston Celtics won the NBA MVP award. That player was Larry Blank.
Alex,
Rob!
how are you, buddy?
Thank you for asking. Kelvin never does. I'm good.
No, he doesn't care about you.
He doesn't.
My daughters don't love you anymore, Alex.
What?
Wow, look how quick that was.
No, I feel
taking it
like
back.
you spoke for them there.
Babies, y'all can't love them no more. Okay.
What?
All right, Alex, here we go.
Just collecting tokens for Chuck E. Cheese.
Can you give the last, what was it? That player, can you start
That
there?
player was Larry Blank.
Okay, you ready?
Okay, I'm ready. Rob, like this. Come on.
I gotta watch you.
Canary.
Mary had a canary. It's a type of bird?
Yeah!
Ian, I don't know about this. You're supposed to alternate. Ian, you were supposed to alternate. It goes him, then me,
No,
then me,
it's
then
over.
him.
That's it. It's done.
Evante, I'm calling Rob
That's
G.
done. I won. I'm the winner.
What do you mean you won? There's still one more.
You know what time
There
it
is one more. There is one more.
What?
You know, yes, there's one more. Did you not look at the text messages it is?
Alex,
on, Rob.
we're way over the time,
I
aren't
did
we?
pull out.
Come on, Tiger.
Tiger knows.
In 2002 and
Oh, look at
2003,
this. This is fraudulent.
Tim Duncan won back-to-back NBA MVP
Oh, he'll
awards
never
for
get
the
this one.
Spurs.
No,
Duncan
this
is
is all
one
right.
of the NBA's all-time great big men, nicknamed the
I
Big
won.
Blank.
I won. Go ahead. The big blank.
All right, Alex. All right, here we go.
If Alex gets this, I'm jumping on his desk and doing
Yeah,
the
if you
funky
get-
chicken.
I
I think he gets
All right,
this
here we
one.
go. Here we go.
That's a lot of pressure. Do you know how to do the funky chicken?
Don't challenge him.
Here we go.
Come on, we don't have all day. Let's go. Ben Maller. Let's go.
Basics. Basics. I think you're gonna get it.
Mathematics?
No, I won.
What would you have said, Rob? This one's hard. You got to admit, this is the hardest one.
No,
Rob Parker.
It was nicknamed. He's the big fundamentals. It's just
Yeah,
so
like
hard.
that's-
I would have never
that
got
is
that.
You would have never got that.
Basics might have been the best possible thing
Yeah,
you could have
Thank
done.
you.
But that's
That's
not,
right.
he's not going to think that with a sports athlete. Fundamentals.
Thank you so much.
No.
No.
That's a hard one, Alex.
right.
Thank you
You're
for
right.
my
It really
win.
is.
Yes.
Thanks, Evante.
Yes.
Last call, 877-99 on Fox. 877-99 on Fox. Hit us up. It's the Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio.
There was big news you could use in the NFL when this afternoon, not to my surprise, someone lost their gig, Rob G.
Yeah, Rob, you're never wrong. You're just early. That's what I figured out. when it comes to
Always.
this kind of stuff.
Hey, I was early on this one.
2 weeks after Rob Parker demanded that he be fired, the New York Football Giants have decided to cut ties with head coach Brian Daboll. 1 day after they blew a 10-point lead in the last 4 minutes of a game for the second time this season. All right, they've now blown 4 games when leading by double digit this season. They have lost 11 straight road games. It was all bad for Brian Daboll. And that's not the only reason. I don't know if you guys saw this, but Jackson Dart, prized rookie quarterback, first-round draft pick. He looks very, very good. Everyone's very excited about him. Entered into the concussion protocol for the 4th time already this season.
In 6
and
games?
he was officially diagnosed with a concussion. We'll see if he plays this week.
All right.
But that is the big story. Brian Daboll out in New York. Yeah.
Kerry, I called for it 2 weeks ago. And even more after yesterday's game. Because it's not, okay, we can talk about the losses, the double-digit leads and the fourth quarters and the implosions. And, I mean, come on. They had the Bears beat. They couldn't close the deal. And Caleb Williams played well.
Yeah.
But they should have won that game, okay? The Giants didn't win the game. But my reason is because of the way he's handled Jackson Dart. Like, that's the – when you look at it, here's a desperate coach playing for his gig.
Yeah.
He's designing plays for this kid to run into to the defense and lower his shoulder and all this stuff. You remember he was in the tent yelling at the doctor, get him back out of there, whatever. Give him some smelling sauce, whatever it is. Like, get him out there.
Yeah.
That's the other part of it. That's the dangerous part. No, stop with the design plays for him to run, and you have to be able to coach him to understand you don't have to get every yard carry. You don't have to lower your shoulder and go into a defender. It's okay to get the necessary yards and get out of bounds or slide down to avoid. It's a long game, a long-term game as a quarterback. It ain't about another yard or two for you to take a big hit. It makes no sense. I would have said, Jackson Dart, do you understand why in practice you have on a special jersey and people know not to touch you? There's a reason for that. All right, if it didn't matter, they wouldn't do that. Am I right?
Right.
My God. Brian Daboll, I told you 2 weeks ago, pack your bags. The only bad thing is the general manager should have gone too. I don't know what they're waiting on that.
Yeah.
But this had to happen. The way he's handled Jackson Dart and the losing and not being able to close out games.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Enough already.
Yeah, the losing won't be tolerated with the Giants. Obviously, they've been, bad the last 3 years. Had a lot of success in that franchise, though, right? And so they won't stand for it. But with Brian Daboll, it's such a funny thing. Like the NFL and life in general is such a fickle proposition, right? They lost 4 games leading by double digits, right?
Yep.
If they won those games, we wouldn't be having these conversations, right? So obviously there's some mishandling with what he's doing in game situations.
Right, for you to get a lead, for you to have a 10-point lead.
Exactly.
It's different if you get blown out, Kerry.
Yeah.
And you can't, you know what I mean? And it's like, well, you're just overmatched.
Yeah,
All
no,
right,
and that's
we can accept that.
That's part of it, right? So operation-wise, something is off.
I'm not going to lie. I'm going to come clean and pull the curtain back.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Monty's like, what's he going to say?
Yeah, no, yes, we are.
Yes.
I asked that. I'm nervous.
I actually have, on my playlist of music that I play in my car, one track, of course, playlist with TV themes, so I drive around listening to TV themes. I do.
It's on
wait,
brand.
Wait. Alex, you beat me to it. You think we didn't already think this about you?
What? But you know, like
I'm
to
shocked.
actually have a playlist of TV themes that I'll drive around, like people listening to music in their car, and I'm bopping the 227, and then
Right.
I'm bopping to the Roadrunner.
None of us think that's crazy. None of us are shocked. No, that is absolutely you. Now, you do realize I sit next to you every day and your phone rings the Odd Couple. That's all I need to know. First of all, ain't nobody got ringtones no more but you.
I know. I
don't even know how to do it. Like, I don't even know how to do a ringtone at this point. My phone either normal ring, or vibrate. That's it. You got a ringtone. I know you got TV thing. And the best part about it is you try to make it like that playlist comes on once every blue moon. I know you rock it to that 2-3 times a week.
I'm telling you, I am definitely into the TV themes. I don't even want to say what I wanted to do, but that's another story. All right, let's go. We got last call?
Yeah, let's get to it.
This is the last call.
Last call!
It's last call time on the Odd Couple.
So free.
This is Rob driving down the 405.
Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's not.
That's you
me.
on the 405.
All right, here we go.
He must be
Last
jamming
call.
to that new album. Who we got?
Andre in Massachusetts. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio, and you are the last call.
Hey, thanks so much for taking the call. Listen, Rob, you are in the right 100% with your TV theme songs, playing them in your car. It doesn't get any better than the awesome 80s. What are you talking about? We got Cheers. We got the Wonder Years. You throw the Cosby Show in there. Did I even mention Miami Vice? Listen, Rob, this needs to be a part. The students in your classes need to know the glory of the awesome 80s before they matriculate and move forward. You can't get an A in your class, okay, if they don't know the awesome 80s theme song. Now, over to sports.
I'm with you. Go ahead.
They got to know it. Okay, listen, the Patriots are in a battle right now. It's the doggone trap game. I've been saying it all week. Everybody's singing their praises. The coronation has begun. It's a one-score game. Patriots got to handle business to put the Jets away. Classic trap game. You got to handle first things first before you go on to get that first round bye.
There you go. Thank you, Dre. Appreciate it. No doubt.
No doubt.
Hey, I told you I took the 12.5. You were right with me.
Points. Divisional game.
And the Jets are driving. I'm like, they'll lose, but it'll be closer than people think. That's all. I think the Jets will lose by 10, and they'll cover the 12.5.
Right. 12.5 is crazy. Yeah, divisional game. I agree with you. This ain't Tom Brady ain't in there.
The Jason Smith Show with Mike Harmon is coming up next.
I never miss your radio show. I never hear it, so I never miss it.
Did you hear that?